favorite comedian, Anthony Rogers, live in his tour bus, yeah. But also, you need to get a beard like this. People have been talking. They said your shit looks whack. It looks weird. They can't tell your pronouns. You need to get a beard like this right now. And the only way to do that is by using Luxurious Bastard Beard Oil. Great smell, great function, great everything. Just get this. And there's directions on how to use it if you know how to read. But use the link in the description. Go to the website. Use promo code LEGENDARY. Get a discount. Do it. Thank you. Boom.
I'm Dennis with the Anthony Rogers Show podcast. My question for you is, what would you do if you became president to help the working class?
Well, I think the principal thing right now is housing. That the price of housing is going up, and it's beyond the reach of most American families.
Along with oil and gas and food.
Yeah. Inflation is hurting everybody. And inflation is more complex. I can't say that I'm going to stop inflation overnight. What I can say is that I'm going to stop the long-term cause of inflation. I'm going to unravel a war machine. I'm going to reduce dramatically healthcare costs by ending the chronic disease.
You are now tuned into the Anthony Rogers Show. I mean, the Aaron Rodgers Show. Or what the fuck ever the show is called. Here's your host.
And welcome back to the greatest podcast in the universe, or whatever word there is. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for Aaron Rodgers. This is the best.
Aaron Anthony Rogers, the Aaron Anthony Rogers Show. Welcome to it. Yeah, we got a show tonight. This is the best cell phone podcast ever. We have a cell phone podcast guest, a comic, former veteran. His name is Jason Vest. How you doing, brother?
What up, guys? What's going on?
I love the microphone, bro. You look so much more official than I do. I love that fucking it looks like we're on your show, bro. Like,
I have a microphone. It's not plugged in. But
I know, right? It's like my little Zoom mic. I take this everywhere. It's what I record my content on.
That's pretty cool. That's legit.
Hello?
I just have the NSA microphone. I just have an NSA microphone. That's all I got. But dude, so where are you from? First off, like, where are you from?
I'm from Michigan originally. Like I started comedy in Michigan. I started making content in Michigan, and then I left my regular job. When I retired from the military, I went to work for the government, and I left my regular job because I made some Britney Spears pictures in my underwear, and I got mad about it. I'm dead serious. I went and did a picture of a naked cowboy in my underwear, and then I held a one-man protest to help free that bitch, right? And then the government was like, "You can't do that." I had a security clearance and everything. They did not. They were like, "No."
When was this? I think they promote you now for that, don't they?
About 3 years ago. 3 years ago. And then I quit and I moved to Chicago and it didn't work out. Like I wasn't doing comedy. No one's booking me. No one's fucking with me. So I took a comedy class. And shout out Jessica Michelle Singleton. She does a comedy, a writers group. And I took that. And she's like, "You got to put some of these stories, start making content."
That's awesome.
And there was another Comedy Store comic that was in that group, Stephen Fury. And was like, "Yo, you got to start putting some of this stuff together." And so I started telling stories about being a lying recruiter, and it went viral.
That's awesome. So you're in Chicago now. You're based
I took a comedy class. It's actually
I
super
live in
helpful.
Austin now. I just moved, so now I live in Austin.
Good. All of us are like alphas. Fucks. We're all just talking over each other. It's hilarious. We're all like the main character. So we're all just talking. Sorry. It's like three main characters on a podcast, trying to talk. But no. So I'm sorry. I feel like I cut Nikki up. Were you saying you probably had a better question than I did? What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying I've taken when I first started doing comedy, I took a comedy class, and it was really helpful because they kind of helped me figure out what it is I was even going to talk about, what I was going to even write jokes about, because I really didn't even know where to start, and doing comedy stand-up is scary. So it's I'm just going to go up there and look like a fucking idiot. I have no idea what I'm going to say. Because I wanted to do it for so long, but I'm how do I even, where do I even start? You know what I mean? So the class really helped me.
How long have you been doing comedy?
Oh, fuck. 6 years. I mean, I took a bit of a hiatus when I was doing a bunch of drugs and shit. But then I stopped doing so many drugs. Sometimes I'll do drugs, but not like. But yeah, so I took a little drug hiatus and then came back about I don't know, like 2 years ago. But I started
Wow.
doing it about 6 years ago. But
Wow.
yeah,
What
it's fun.
is
I
a
love it.
comedy class? And more so, like I always skip the open mics and all that shit. I didn't really understand. I feel like I'm a bullshit artist. So I don't even really have talent. So I like what exactly do they teach in these classes and like and stuff? Like I don't really understand. I'm just being serious in that part of it.
Oh no, I mean, like, I'll be real, man. So like when I first started for 2 years, it wasn't working out. Nothing was working out, and I'm fumbling. And if you don't have like that group or mentorship of other comics, you're screwed because you're just gonna run around looking like an idiot. And I'm older than everyone. I'm 45, so it's like I'm out
You look
there.
great,
I'm not.
Joe. You look great.
Wow, wait, what?
And I don't want to be like messaging people.
You look like a 12-year-old. Are you on adrenochrome by chance? You don't look older than me. That's crazy. And it's it's half a, it's a compliment and false accusations. I'd like to say that. But no, it's awesome. Yeah, no, I just that's funny because I probably suck at comedy still. I just never took any classes. I don't really care if I'm good, and so I respect people that like take the craft more seriously than me. I think that's awesome that you care about the crowd more so. You care that you give them a good time. And I like that.
Well, it's weird being a creator and being a comedian, and I pop on the internet before I'm like super good at stand up. And then like the expectation that people have of you because you got this big following. And I'm not one of these people that's going to headline clubs because I got 100,000 followers on the internet. I'm not doing that.
Oh, I saw that. No, I see that with a lot of people on TikTok, bro. Like like the guy who, like when I was in Hawaii, a bunch of people were like that. They're like, like the other guys, like they have no like stage presence, but they like have like really good like 30-second. I see that a lot. Where I'm bad at it all. I'm bad at everything. I'm bad at the clips. I'm bad at the comedy. It's like do the opposite thing. But no, so how long have you been doing comedy?
Your fucking name right.
3 years.
That's awesome, man. Like, what got you into this originally? Like, just like, what got you into it originally?
It's kind of a weird way I got into it. So I started doing hair tutorials on the internet when I had hair down to the middle of my back. And so during the pandemic, I bought a bunch of video equipment, and you can still find the shit. Like I would like curly hair routines.
I did not expect that answer. I'm gonna be real with you. I did not expect that.
I was a big deal in the curly hair world on the internet. I had online curl friends.
Dude, I love your energy, man. This is great. That was not a commonplace thing. I love that. I love that. It's like such a, it's such a, nobody says that shit. And I love that,
I was their leader. I still am kind of.
I was your leader.
I'm growing it back a little bit, and I pop in a Facebook forum every once in a while. I'm like, girls, you guys look great, but some of you guys bitches look busted. Because I'm arguing on that shit.
What made you cut your hair, dog?
So I lost a bunch of weight. I got really sick before I lost a bunch of weight and almost died.
I saw that in your post. Yeah, I saw that on
like literally almost died.
That's crazy.
And I went to a VA hospital. They almost fucking killed me. It's like the worst place to get surgery. I didn't end up having to get surgery. I almost died there though.
Jesus.
And so when I lost a bunch of hair, so I just shaved it and started fresh. And then people started messing with me more like comedy wise when I didn't have such an extreme look. I don't know if that really matters, but I noticed that I was starting to do more shows and stuff. So I just kept it.
Wow.
It's weird how, when you're more attractive, how many more opportunities come your way, it's weird.
Yeah, man, the dudes, they in the DMs, man. Dick pics daily, asshole pics daily.
Asshole pics.
I get feet pics from men, and I get feet pics from women, and I get feet pics from trans women and trans men.
There you go.
There you go.
Everything.
Like every body part, just random.
Trans kneecaps. Send me if you're trans.
Kneecaps, elbows, ears, like. Just
So how do you like Austin, man? Like first part of the question. How do you like Austin?
I thought it was wild. It's pretty cool, man. Like the downtown nightlife is pretty crazy. Like 6th Street's nuts. And I got up to kill Tony. I got up to kill Tony this week.
Badass.
I bombed my dick off. No, it was horrible.
Oh, you got up there though?
I got up.
That's cool as fuck.
What's it kill Tony?
It's like a huge live podcast out of Austin with like Tony Hedgecliffe and like a couple.
Oh, okay.
It's
that
cool
what you
as
said?
shit.
Well, I heard there's like a really big comedy scene in Austin.
There
Or was
is
it
Joe
Houston? Is it
Rogan's
Austin?
Club.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Oh, okay.
That's where
Yeah,
Rogan and all the guys moved, I think. That's where all like the
Right.
yeah. The only successful podcast host. He's from there.
Yeah, that club is sweet too. I got up at the open mic there. It was killer.
That's
awesome.
badass. That's badass, man. I think you're living a lot of my buddies' dreams right now. It's like a lot of my buddies are always like, man, I'm gonna go to Austin. I'm gonna fucking bomb on Kill Tony. I'm gonna fucking, you know, they got the same goals, dude. You know, it's like
The goal wasn't to bomb.
I'm just fucking. I was fucking around with that part, but no. My buddies are always talking about how they want to do Kill Tony and stuff. They're always, it's like yeah, no, that's awesome, man. Like
It was so bad.
What episode was that?
It airs, I think, probably next week or I had to get ahead of it. It was so bad. I had to make a post like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be real."
Oh no.
It was bad.
Just tell people you did that on purpose.
I creep people out. I really creeped them out. I creeped.
That's better than being funny to me. I'd laugh at that. That's funnier than being like, you know what I mean?
I creeped the band out. The drummer in the band is like, I can hear him. Who the fuck is this? Like,
that's awesome.
I went in there talking about slipping and cum and getting a traumatic brain injury.
Oh my God.
Motel 6 gangbang, and they were just like, I can't believe the combination of words came out of that little man's mouth.
I love that. I love that, actually. How tall are you?
What? I'm 5'3".
Oh, you see? Okay, you didn't seem short. Okay, you seem
I'm
like
a little guy.
Yeah, you
I
seem normal.
barely.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then, but I was talking about cum, and that got a little laugh, but I didn't get to the end of the joke, so my last words were black dick as loud as I could.
They cut your mic in a minute?
That's hilarious.
No, like I got the or whatever the hell it is, and I just said black dicks, and then that was it.
And then that was it.
That's kind of fucking funny, to be honest, man. That's kind of fun. You can clip that shit and put it on Instagram, get famous off that shit, for real. That's funny as fuck.
My wife said, she's like, motherfucker, we're gonna turn this shit into gold.
Yeah. Because even bombing publicly is great promo. I mean, but I don't know if you bombed though. Maybe with the crowd, but the internet's a different crowd, you know.
Oh, dude, it was so bad.
Yeah,
and it
true.
was so bad that Tony's like, how long have you been doing comedy? And I said 3 years, and he's like, no. I was so nervous too. I was the guy in the backstage was like, are you gonna be okay? And I'm like, bro, I'm about to fucking vomit or shit my pants. Something's coming up one of these holes.
So scary going up, especially when it's a show that you really care about. Like, that's when I feel like I'm the least funny. When I'm trying really hard to make sure I'm funny, everyone can tell, and it just doesn't hit at all. It's like when I go up and I'm like, I don't even give a shit if this is a good show. All of a sudden, I'm like the funniest fucking person in the room. It's like, it's such a weird, so weird.
Yeah, like it's crazy. It was definitely an experience, and I'm glad that I did it. I definitely made an impact, and it was so bad that people were in the crowd messaging me when I got home, going, "Bro, you'll get them next time."
Oh my God! You're like, what are you talking about? I killed it. What do you mean?
That's actually fucking awesome. I love that shit because, like, dude, people like I'll book some openers at bomb just because it's funny to me sometimes. Like, I'll get a couple guys and like I just know certain crowds don't like certain people, and I think it's funny to book them. And then but I think it's funny. I think it's funny as long as their feelings aren't hurt or something. You know, like, that's the only thing that really matters. But outside of that, it's fucking dude. Bombing's just as funny as skating. You know?
I was so mad. I was almost in tears walking out to my car.
No.
And then I get in the car and I'm like, why am I mad about it? This is fucking 1 minute on the internet.
It probably will make you better though, dog. If you cared about it, it'll probably make you better though, you know?
Oh, I went out last night to 2 mics. Like I grinded. I'm gonna not let this happen again.
Yeah. No, that happens, bro. That happens, man.
Yeah.
The hardest shows to me are the ones where no one gives a fuck at all. Like I'll be playing some bar and grill in like Tennessee or something like that, and then like no one gives a fuck at all. Like I have to like start arm wrestling the crowd and shit. Because like nobody fucking cares about anything. I make all these fake contests and shit. Because like nobody will fucking. I'll be like talking and like I wrote this shit or something. Like nobody gives a fuck at all, and I have to do some weird shit. Like
I got kicked out of a winery last year.
What happened? Tell me that story. That sounds funny.
I was opening for this dude that's a guitar comic, right? And he does crowd with a guitar, and he's kind of clean. And I get to this winery, and nobody tells me it's a clean show.
Oh God.
Nobody.
Oh no.
No. And there was about 300 people there. And
How many times you say come?
I get on stage and I go, anybody want to hear a dirty joke? And the crowd's like, do it, do it, do it. So then I
fuck.
sang a song about butt stuff is fun stuff. Please butt stuff my hole. Butt stuff is fun stuff. Please butt stuff my soul. And the crowd went fucking nuts. But when I got done, I got off stage. I thought I killed, and I did kill. The crowd was like, yeah. I mean, I was talking about sucking toes, talking about like all sorts of shit, and I was killing. Got off stage, and the owner was like, you're a disgusting human.
Oh my God, Jesus!
She's like, no,
that's a bit dramatic. Like, I mean, like, fuck you. I'll show you, disgusting human.
Told me I'm the most disgusting human she ever met.
That's crazy. That's an accomplishment. I feel like though.
I don't want to take that as a compliment. I'd be like, thank you.
I need to go back and clip that set. I have it,
dude. Yeah, that. No. Yeah, dude, doing a fucked up set at a winery, that's great. They never love that shit, probably. They
did. People were coming up at the end too. They're like, bro, we fucking loved you. And that lady was like, oh. And the headliner.
Oh, wait, was it a lady?
What?
Was it a lady that got mad at you and told you to leave? Or told you were disgusting?
I can never go back there.
Of course it was a woman. That makes way more sense. Some like uptight Karen type.
All these women were coming up to me too. They're like, holy cow, that butt stuff song. And I used to do a lot of musical comedy. I make up songs and stuff.
Oh, nice. I love that.
Yeah. A song about sucking 9 feet. And
how's it go?
What?
How's the song go?
Okay. Baby, please wear closed-toed shoes. Your nasty flip-flops are really quite rude. Your toes look like corn chips. Bitch, please wear Ugg boots. Baby, please wear closed-toed shoes. You'll feel nasty.
You actually have a great voice too. Yeah, your voice is actually good, man. Honestly.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
Your feet, they smell like Funyuns. I ain't sucking on your bunion, girl. I'm grossed out. And the bottoms of your feet are crusty, and the athlete's foot got your toes smelling musty. Please, baby girl, wash your feet. Baby, please wear closed-toe shoes.
You're like the Wayne Newton of feet, bro. You know?
I suck shit out of toes.
That pitch, bro. That pitch was like on point. Like you actually, that's a good. That's you said you like sucking on toes. Is that what you said whenever I was like,
I love white toes.
Yeah. So
white toes.
But I don't sleep on the black toe bitches because those are the ones that stick like a dildo that's got a name up your ass. I got a dildo named Romeo stuck up my ass by a black toe woman one time.
A black-toed woman. I love that description. A black-toed
woman. Was it just her toes that were black, or
just her toes? They're black as midnight, and she had a vibrant filter named Romeo.
Oh, the dildo was named Romeo.
She's like, and she was like going down on me, and then it went in my butthole, and I'm like, oh, and she's like, oh, you don't like Romeo? And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm more partial to Juliet. More Juliet than Romeo.
You gave it a name. Why did you?
Big titty goth chicks, dude.
Goth chick, that makes way more sense. Because I was in my head, I'm like, man, that's super assuming, but goth chick makes sense. But I was like, I couldn't imagine someone just like assuming you're cool with that. It's like
she had a hell of
yeah. Who just assumes someone's cool with that? Without like,
yeah, that's crazy. I thought that'd get shot in Texas. I thought Texas is changing. It's
like, it is.
No, it is.
But I love feet. I got kicked off of TikTok for making fun of Jessica Simpson's feet.
Really?
Oh my God! I saw you a post about that you made. So what was that about? So she got mad.
She got mad. Who commented back, and it was funny. So I get up there and I talk about her feet.
She actually watched it and commented back.
Her fans came after me.
Oh my god.
She got
Oh my God.
in the world of feet. She is an A player. I don't know why.
Why? Her feet are like fucking gross and shit.
Oh, they're gross, even long, buniony, and then like so her fan base was like, "Your feet and the Dukes of Hazzard were perfect," and I'm like, "Bitch, those were stunt feet. Those were not her feet."
Stump feet.
That's funny. So like, so what? You made fun of it in like a video or something, and then she commented on the video.
Commented, and then next thing you know, it got taken down, and I got banned on TikTok.
Oh god!
Whoa.
For making fun of, you can't make fun of anything anymore. It's like boring, you know. It's like I
Jesus
can't believe.
Christ, that's fucking wild.
You know how many TikTok accounts I've had? 4.
That's
4.
Wow.
I'm not good at
I've
TikTok.
only gotten some.
I'm not good at TikTok. I'll post for like a day or two and get bored. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. It's like it's too much.
It is.
not
There's so many
about it
fucking
anymore.
platforms. Too many platforms. It's like I think I'm just gonna get an AI bot to just do everything for me because I just hate. Like I like Instagram, but everything else I'm just like, oh my god, it's just over it.
Yeah, I love Instagram.
Yeah.
I love
That's
the
about what I'm
DMs.
I like post on Facebook earlier. I'm like, why did I post on Facebook? I'm like, I don't even fucking want to anymore.
I don't even post there anymore because old people there, they don't like my shit anyway.
Yeah. My grandma's always posting on my pictures. She's like, "Can you take this half-naked picture down? It's embarrassing." I'm like, "Bitch, it's on my Facebook.
Everyone in
What
my
do you want from me?"
I do.
I'm like, "Fuck."
Dude,
And it won't even be like, one of my really raunchy. I'm like, "Bitch, I have so much worse pictures I could be posting." Like,
Yeah.
this is the one you choose to get upset about? Like, no. I'm sorry.
Dude, you need to screenshot that for like an intro. That's hilarious. Like your grandma commenting on the pictures of like a porn star's grandma complaining about the pictures on the internet. That's fucking funny. That's a funny premise.
Yeah, that would be some good content.
You're like, come on, honey.
Get off my back, Grandma. Fuck. There's just no winning, There's just no winning.
What does your grandma think about your
But then on
comedy?
Instagram, my shit always gets fucking flagged and taken down. It'll be like, "This is nude." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm wearing a bikini. Everything's covered." I'm like, "I don't understand why I keep getting flagged and fucking reported and shit." And then I'll see these like Instagram accounts where it's like a chick's like shirt, like you could just see her nipples and her like pubes are hanging out. I'm like, how is this getting taken down? How is this not
You know why,
getting flagged? Like, I don't know.
You need to get another
What?
phone. That shit so I'll answer your question in a second, but Nikki, they pull your IP address in your phone. So if you got anything from your job, from the adult world on your phone, they can kind of tell that shit. You need to get a separate phone. I have friends that work in the adult world, and
Oh wow. So is it just the fact that I'm posting it? And that's why it's getting flagged? Because a lot of times it's stuff that's not even inappropriate. Wow.
Yeah. And to answer your question, my grandma don't speak to me no more.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
No, they're mad about. I'm dead serious. Like, I don't have anything to do with. They were really mad about the butthole contest. So I hosted a butthole contest at a strip club in Lansing, Michigan. I was the director of butthole fairs for the strip club. My grandma was pissed. She's like, "Jason, what would your grandfather think? He was in the FBI."
Oh, fuck.
He probably saw more buttholes than you if he's in the FBI. It's like.
She's like, "You are dishonoring his name and our family."
Oh yeah, I get that too.
Here's the deal.
We're gangbang. We're so disappointed.
The only thing on my family crest is like fucking Camel Crush, Mountain Dew, and like some fucking pills. Like, we ain't nobody that like we got this fucking name to live up to. You know what I mean?
Don't you know who I am?
Like, what the fuck?
Dude, it's funny because like, okay, so like, my mom like when she was she advised me to get a guy that talked about sleeping with dolphins on my show. Like she's more fucked up. My mom's more fucked up than I am. I feel like so I have like the opposite experience where she's like she, like literally she's like, hey, I heard this guy he had sex with dolphins and wrote a book about it. You should have him on your show. And I literally reached out to the guy to talk about it, and it's fucking weird. It's fucking super weird. But my mom
Dolphins got huge dicks.
Oh, wow.
Big fuckers.
Dolphins do?
Yeah, my wife went swimming with one of them fuckers and gonna drill that ass. You better be fucking careful.
That's crazy.
I swam with them.
That's crazy. Like
I showed her the videos of their dicks on YouTube. I'm like, look at the size of that fucking thing.
that's crazy. I never would have guessed it. I never would have guessed they'd be packing.
Ew.
You know?
Like a horse cock?
Yes. Yes. Look it up.
A horse cock.
All right, let's look that up. Right, I'm gonna pull it up. Like, let's see.
Hey, someone in the chat said that you would make. Wait, hold on. Poetry Train said this guy needs an agent, and then he said he'd also make a great kids party clown. Love that. I love that for you.
That's true.
He looks like he could do balloon animals.
That's true.
You're like, this one's a butthole.
Make a giant dick. Here you go, kid.
I literally just googled dolphin cock. So.
Oh shit. What did you just Google? Dolphin dicks?
Dolphin cocks, yeah.
There's one.
It's like some of them are blurred out, so I guess like the ones blurred out won't get me banned from like whatever. I don't know. But, it's weird and discolored. That's fucking weird.
If you go down, there's another one too. Yeah, it's like a red rocket for
That's
a dog.
kind of scary looking.
Right there, look at that one.
Which one?
No, go up, up.
Holy
go,
shit!
Go
Hang on. What the fuck?
Oh my god!
That is fucking huge. That's like the size of the dolphin.
I'm scared. What the fuck?
What does it do? Like lock on him? Like just like lock him in? Like that's fucking crazy big.
Right.
Yeah.
I've never felt so insecure by fish before, you know?
Man, I tell you, they're huge.
It's like the size of an arm.
Dude, that is crazy. Yeah, the dolphin's just like, you know, whatever the fucking noise it makes. That's crazy, bro. I've never even. Okay.
I was so drunk. So, like, my wife went and swam with the dolphins, right? And I got so hammered while she was doing it. And I'm just like, she's going to get raped. She's going to get raped. Then we get back to the cruise ship. You fucked up my dolphin experience.
So, wait, she got raped by a dolphin? Is that what you said?
She swam with them, but I was like talking to these other two young chicks, and she's like, "Why don't you just go flirt with your fucking girlfriends? And if you're gonna have an accident about it, fucking biggest fight of my marriage, dolphin shit."
So wait, the dick, but she saw a dolphin dick and was scared for her life.
It didn't come out. It didn't come out. I don't know if they're castrated. They have girl dolphins that do that, but.
Dude, that was like this length of the dolphin. That was fucking crazy, dude.
Like, why do people want to swim with them is what I want to know. Like, why do you want to get in the fucking water with that?
I don't want to swim with anything. Not even a person, you know?
I mean, some people just want to be fisted by a dolphin, you know what I mean?
That did look fucking like huge. That was crazy.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's crazy, man.
Ooh.
I think the guy had sex with a girl dolphin. I think that's what the story was. Like he like told me this whole long ass weird story, and I had like other people on, so I didn't just yell at him because it would have freaked. You know, it's hard not to like yell at somebody like that just like fucks a dolphin. I don't know. For me, it's just weird.
My question is, how big's that dolphin vag? Jesus.
That's a good point. Yeah, we got to bring him back on. We got to bring him back on with you on there.
We got to bring him back on. Let's ask him. Tell us more about this dolphin experience. That is fucking weird. If you're like attracted to a dolphin, like there has got to be some sort of fucking trauma that just gave you brain damage or just fucking made you retarded on some level. That's so weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get it. But I know I have enough knowledge to know them dicks are huge. So that pussy's got to consummate. It's got to be big.
Man, oral from a dolphin would fucking suck. The guy was like tiny, jagged teeth and shit. That would fucking suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, fucking, that'd be weird. That's the noise I think they make. I don't fucking know. I've never actually met a dolphin. that was really, that's the noise. Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. Like
Flipper. Remember that show Flipper?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
There's an old, I know I'm showing my age, but there's an old show on TV about a male dolphin named Flipper. You know that dude had a big dick.
Well, now I do. I didn't before you're on here, but now I know it's that was crazy.
Flipper always had that
Now I know
strut
what's
like a
going
black
on.
dude.
No wonder they're so confident.
The dolphin would strut like a black dude. Maybe it was a gay dolphin.
All dolphins are gay. Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
And it's scary because that's the closest, isn't that the closest animal species that can communicate with us?
Supposedly, but I don't really understand anything they fucking
Oh, yeah,
say.
you're right, because there are fishermen that work with the dolphins, and then they like fish together, and the dolphins will like make a clicking noise to tell them like where the fish are, like what direction, and they'll like herd the fish towards the fishermen.
Damn, we're learning facts tonight.
I just want to know, is there anything about dolphin pussy on the internet? I'm curious.
Let's check it out. I didn't search dolphin cock, so I may as well search dolphin pussy. So let's see. Hang on.
Yeah.
The first article says,
opening.
Bro, you guys see, I don't even let me see what the first thing comes up says when you search dolphin pussy on Google. Dolphin vaginas will blow your mind. That's what it says. Scientists have known for a long time that dolphin vaginas contain inner flaps and folds. I'm almost afraid to hit images right now. I'm kind of afraid right now. So I'm doing it. I'm going in. They're all blurred. Turn off the blur.
Oh shit!
Here's one that's
They're
not
all
blurred.
Oh my god, bro. Why is he measuring it?
I know. That's like the weirdest part about it.
It must have been.
What are you doing? Like, wait, what?
What the fuck is this one? What is going on with that shit?
Beef? Roast beef flips?
Oh, no,
roast beef.
This one's just like banging a dolphin. He's like just chasing it down right now. He's in the chase process. Looks like.
Oh, whoa. That's terrifying.
I didn't expect that
Chased by that
to
thing.
look like that.
Yeah, dude, that's kind of weird, man. I guess I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't understand how that guy banged a dolphin, but he wrote a book about it too. I think it was like he wrote like a fucking book about banging a dolphin. So I'm like, it must have been great. I don't know. Like, I've never wrote a book about banging
a book about banging the dolphin.
Yeah, that's his name's Malcolm something. I forgot his fucking name. We'll look it up.
I wonder if it's an audio book.
He's weirder. Like, it wasn't weird enough he fucked a dolphin, but then he like wrote more about it. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, I'm just saying, if I had to have sex with a dolphin, I'm writing about it.
Yeah, Malcolm Brenner. I found an article on him. Like he's like fucking.
Wow.
Yeah, you like
Oh, what kind of childhood that guy had?
He had sex with her for a year. Holy fuck! Man had sex with.
Oh, well, hold on. Like for a year straight? Like
that's damn. That'd be fucking. That's a lot of time.
Oh my god.
Okay, wait. Captive dolphin called Dolly. Oh, Dolly. Oh god. Speaks out about their year-long love affair. Okay. We're fucking an animal. It's not a love affair. Oh wow!
Crazy.
In new documentary and claims she seduced him, bro. If a bird seduced me, I'm not gonna fuck it. Okay.
This is the best scary right about here. That? A man who had sex with a performing dolphin at an amusement park. Like what?
Wow. That would make some weird porn. That would definitely make some weird.
It was a SeaWorld.
That guy's on the episode. We had that guy on a fucking episode. That's
this whole SeaWorld place is fucked. Like, what the fuck?
They're trafficking dolphins.
Shit's like freezing my.
Wow. They're pimping out their dolphins?
They're trafficking dolphins.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's so fucked up and weird. Like, I don't know.
It really is so unsettling.
I think that guy needs a documentary like The Tiger King.
Oh.
Where he ends up in jail. Like,
The Tigers. Oh God, I don't know how I feel about that.
I think we're gonna. I think people listen to the audio version of this and be like, "What the fuck?" and go straight to YouTube or Rumble. Or like people hear the audio.
Was he a good guest?
Oh my God, this
I
guy
mean,
looks like a dick.
To be honest, he creeped me the fuck
Oh,
out, and I had like 2 other people on, so I wouldn't just yell at him. Because give me.
It freaked you out? Like, how did you respond to him telling you this?
Well, I mean, I just fucking think it's disgusting. And when I smoked a lot of weed, I thought about how disgusting it was more. I'm just like, this guy is so fucked up. Now I don't. I mean, right now I'm kind of indifferent to people that are fucking weird. I don't know, but I feel like when I like smoked weed all the time, I like focused on it and like had all these judgments and shit. You know, I'd be like, what a fucking idiot. You know, like type vibe, and like it's probably raping animals and shit. Now, I mean, I think I just laugh at his face probably at this point. You know.
I just got a lot of questions.
Yeah, we need to bring him back on. You on here?
Yeah. I got a lot of questions.
We just drilled him. We have all these questions right now.
No, that was fucking weird, man. That was a weird fucking guess. No, it's funny because so that week I had a model that had armpit hair and a guy that fucked a dolphin, and my mom was more weirded out that a girl had armpit hair than a guy fucked a dolphin. I remember thinking that was fucking weird. I'm like, that's what's weird to you? I'm like a girl has natural body hair, and I'm not for or against it, but it comes on you naturally. I mean, so I'm just like, this person has natural body hair, but fucking a dolphin is not weird to you? You know, it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, she was like, man, you should have asked more
I don't know.
questions.
I just really don't like.
And she's like, man, you should have asked more questions. I'm like, I was gonna yell at that fucking dude. I felt like, you know, I couldn't talk. I was just gonna flip out. You know, it's like.
As all natural people, like the people that are freaked, I'm kind of grossed out about like armpit hair.
What do you think's worse, fucking a dolphin or armpit hair?
I'm gonna still go with dolphin, but
Right.
close second.
So, right?
I don't like the hair. I don't like this movement where these chicks are on like Instagram with the pit hair and they're like, "Look at me!" No, it's fucking nasty. Shave that shit. Quit trying to be different.
You never see him with a guy. You ever notice that?
You're just like everybody else. Give up.
Ladies that have armpit hair don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. They have a partner. All right, let's just be honest. Whatever partner it may be, that's what they refer to them as. Whatever gender, but that's usually armpit hair bitches are like, hey, what you got? I got a partner.
Armpit hair.
It's me and my partner.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, I follow.
Yeah, no, it is kind of.
Huh?
It's like it almost gives off this like I just don't really give a shit about trying to look good or like you know what I mean. It's just kind of like almost like this like I gave up and like whatever like kind of vibe, you know.
Like I follow this lady on the internet right now. She's got armpit hair, but she does everything: makeup, hair, nails, outfit. But she's got the armpit hair, and it's like you're just trying too hard, honey. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, shave that shit. Like it's fucking gross.
Dude, you're right. I think
Especially if it's dark hair.
Dude, I think you're right in the tri-tour. Like I was in like a hot tub, like in like at this place in St. Louis, and it's like this lady comes in with like I can't really show my chin because I have a fucking giant hair thing, but like she had like this like this stretch of hair on her chin, but like you could tell she was like doing it for attention rather than like it just naturally happens and whatever. She like I'm just like and like she's like looking at me like waiting for my response. I was like, I don't fucking care. I'm in a hot tub. Like, I don't care about anything. I'm in a hot tub right now.
She had a bunch of hair on her chin.
Yeah, like where you're pointing, yeah, like basically like an almost goatee, like you know, it's like a Johnny Depp goatee, and like it was weird. She had like I almost know to say this, but she had like giant tits and like a weird like fucking hair here, and you can tell she's just waiting for somebody to point it out, like just like waiting for somebody to talk about.
You have something on your chin, bro.
Yeah,
I would have been like, hey, Jack Sparrow, shave that shit.
I just know they want the attention, so I avoid it. And like I'm a person like those girls love arguing with guys like me. They just want to fucking argue.
And that's almost kind of why they do it. I think it's like they want someone to challenge them so they can be like, see, no one accepts me for who I am, and I'm different, and blah blah blah. And people are always hating on me, and it's like this whole victim bullshit where it's like, dude, you're like literally seeking that out.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
what
it's
you're
Bro.
going for.
yeah. You just.
Like, I'm
want
sorry
me to
your mom
comment
didn't
on your
fucking love you, okay? Get over it. Like, shame. It's really not that fucking hard, bro. Like,
I just didn't even care because I'm like, I feel like what other, I don't know. It's like weird. Like they're saying like that would have turned my stomach. Like, I mean, if I was like looking at it that way, it would have. You know, if I was like 20 something and I'm just trying to get laid or something like that, I'm like, get out of here, you fucking freak, you know. But I'm I'm like 37. I'm fucking married. I'm just in a hot tub. I don't give a fuck. I mean, like you could shoot me in a fucking hot tub and I wouldn't respond probably. You know, I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about these people. And I'm like. And like, I don't know if the hot tub goes off, you go press the button, beardo. You know, it's like fucking, I don't know, you weird motherfucker. You go press the button.
Beardo.
That's probably the only thing. That's the only way I talk to that person is if the hot tub turned off and you had to turn the timer back on. That's probably the only way I would have talked to that person. But it's like, and I'm not trying to be rude. It's just like, I mean, it's fucking off. It was like, I don't know, man. Like, but you can just tell they're waiting for you to bring it up. They're like, are you gonna bring that beer so I can fucking complain about it and get you kicked out of here because I have no authority and I'm unfuckable? Even I'm just like, no.
I'd be like, I'm in a hot tub, bitch. Get rid of that soul patch. All right, come on.
I'm just like,
you're not Nickelback, bitch. All right, shave that shit.
You're not Nickelback.
You ain't got no chin beard, bitch. Goddamn, like.
Yeah, it's just
I'm hard, man, and I'm not critical because like I'm married, and when I see somebody like I'm critical of other comedians, and it's bad, right? Like when I see a female comedian on stage that looks like shit, I'm like, bitch, put some clothes on and look decent. You're trying too hard, and it's not from like a male like you got to wear something scant. It's just presentable.
I was like that when I was young. I was really mean when I was younger. I just like I'm like trying so hard not to be mean now. Like I feel like I'm like reprogramming my brains like because I would just do that shit and I'm like all of a sudden I'm like my blood pressure is rising about a stranger I don't even care about and I'm just roasting. I'm just like man, I'm so fucking. That's all I used to do is just make fun of fucking people constantly, and I'm just like, I mean.
Hard not to. It's kind of hard not to.
Well, I almost
don't watch shitty TV just so I can fucking make fun of it the entire time.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's my favorite sport.
Fucking idiots. Like, what the fuck?
Insults are fucking fun. I get it. It's just like, I just try not to. I mean, it is fucking fun. I get it. I know it is.
Well, you know, I think at the end of the day, like for me personally, like when that's something I've noticed in myself more recently is I'm like, damn, like I won't outwardly tell people what I'm thinking, but like some of my inner dialogue, I'm like, I'm just tearing these people apart. Like, why am I? And I really think it's just a projection of like my own self-criticism because I'm really hard on myself, you know, and I'll judge myself for really stupid shit that is just, you know what I mean? It's just stupid. And really it's just kind of coming out is almost like it's like you're wearing a prescription glasses that are attuned to that, like seeing that in other people because that's what you're always seeing in yourself. You know what I mean?
I think it's a lot of it. I think you nailed a lot of it. Yeah, no, it's true. Like the only thing that makes me mad anymore is when I'm like in the gym and I'm like trying to go to the sauna and there's like all these naked old dudes. Like that's the only thing that really pisses me off anymore. I'm just like, Grandpa, put your diaper back on, you fucking asshole. You know, it's like you're just fucking. I mean, it's just like that's the only thing that really pisses me off is like seeing naked.
You're like
dudes.
sitting in the sauna and his dick is like working your face.
Anthony, you ever sparked up a conversation with that naked man? He might have something to say, dude. Chill.
I talked to him when they got pants on, homie. I talked to him when they have pants on, homie, like everybody else. You know, it's like, but it's just like, no, they'll try to fucking talk to me in the sauna and be like, hey, I used to have red hair, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. Put your pants on. You mean it's just like I don't. You mean it's just like I'm wearing shorts or a towel. Like,
you're like, well, the hair's not red down there no more.
You don't look.
At what? The naked old.
The naked. I'm not like into men, but if I see another dick, I want to see what's there. And it's not like I just want. So I used to go to this bathhouse in Chicago all the time. Didn't know that's where the boys hang out. Didn't know that. I just like the sauna, right? And there's a bunch of gay naked dudes everywhere. Like I'm getting hit on, towel snapped and shit. Like a lot of shit. I'm dead serious. When I popped for that butthole contest of that bathhouse, I was like a damn celebrity. And I said, so you don't know a good conversation till you've discussed Indian food with a big dick Filipino man in a fucking hot tub at 3 o'clock. You don't fucking know.
I just tell them to shut the fuck up most of the time. Like if they're like talking to me naked, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't know. I'm like I'm like homophobic or normal, you know. I'm like, I think that's what they call normal. I don't know. But it's like, yeah, it's like, it's like I don't want to see somebody naked right now, you know? It's like I just don't. It's like a horror film to me. You know, I'm not trying to be rude. It's just like a fucking like old dude dicks is like a horror film to me. You know, it's like.
I mean, when I was at this bathhouse, I'd see some old dudes that were fucking packing.
Bigger than the dolphin?
Packing.
Just down underneath. Fuck.
Who was bigger, the dolphin or the old men in the bathhouse?
I'd say the dolphin. I don't think anything's big as that.
I like how I'm like, I can't look at old. I like how I'm like, man, I won't look at old men naked in a sauna, but I'll fucking Google dolphin cock. You know, it's like, where's the line? Where's the line intellectually? I don't know where it's at. You know, it's like. I don't know.
Have a naked conversation with a gentleman. I'm going to encourage you to do that, Anthony. Don't knock it before you try it.
They're hitting on me because I have a beard. No, they're hitting on like gay dudes love my beard and to each their own. But I'm like, I don't want to fucking see some naked. I don't want to have some naked dude hit on me. I don't give a fuck. Do it your own. Go bang dudes. Whatever you know what I mean. Do whatever you do. I don't give a fuck. But it's just like I just don't. I'm like trying to fucking detox from like fucking like beating. I'm like an angry person, you know. And I'm like trying to detox. I'm trying to like. I worked out for like 4 hours, so I didn't like just beat up everybody that fucking said something dumb. And then, so I'm sitting in this room. This guy walks in trying to talk about my fucking hair. And like, I don't give a fuck about your opinion on my hair. I mean, it's like I didn't shave. Oh, I didn't shave for years. Wow, how interesting. Shut the fuck up. It's just like that's how I feel. I don't know. And I'm like an angry guy.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like just fucking stupid. And like I just don't care. If they talked about something interesting, maybe I'd listen, you know. And they, like you said, Indian food, I'd probably listen to someone talk. If he brought up Indian food,
what if they're like, hey, have you ever seen a dolphin dick?
That's all you gotta do, man.
You want to see that? Yeah, I have a picture on my phone.
That's so funny. Dude, my search history is so fucked up now. It just says dolphin dick and dolphin pussy. Those are the last two searches I have on Google right now.
The CIA is going to show up to your house.
Like, we knew it. We knew it.
Yeah, animal fucker, let's go.
Watch list after this podcast airs.
We probably already fucking were. I don't think all three of us were probably on a fucking watch list already.
This comedy career was fun. Fun while it lasted.
Yeah, it's weird, man. So that's the worst part. Like I don't know. I love the gym, but that is the worst part. I feel like just like it's like a sea of old dude dicks everywhere.
Hey, I miss going to the bath. They don't have anything like that here in Austin. So they have like regular saunas where the dicks are in.
You said auto. I don't know why that made me laugh. That's a funny response to that. It's like they don't have any bathhouses here. Like, it's funny. Like, oh. They probably have wives. Yeah,
I love that. I like going to the spa. It's kind of similar. Yeah, it's like that has like all the hot tubs and shit. But you know, there's no big dick swinging in the girls' room.
I mean, at that spot, I had a pair of balls to slap across my forehead as motherfuckers getting out of the hot tub one time, and it just happened. You just run with it, you know.
It just happened.
Go with it.
Oh no, man, that's like a horror film for a man from Missouri. You know, that's like a horror film. That's like worse than Saw to a guy from Missouri. You know, but no, it's.
I hope you don't have nightmares tonight.
But somehow, like I
wake up, you're like, oh my god.
Like I know my hypocrisy. I literally did Google dolphin cock, so I know my hypocrisy. I'm aware I'm a hypocrite, you know. But it's like, the saunas are great, man. The steam room, I love that shit too. It's like that's how I motivate myself to work out forever. I'm like, if I work out, I fucking ride my bike, fucking 2 miles to the gym, 2 miles back. I fucking do all this dumb shit I don't want to do. Lift fucking metal I don't want to lift. And I'm like, I get a fucking sauna. I get a fucking steam room. And I get a fucking like jacuzzi, dude. I fucking love that shit. That's the whole reason I do that shit. I'm just like, okay, I can reward myself with that, dude. And like, it makes me way less angry, man. Like, I feel like if you talk to me before the gym, I'm probably just gonna rip you apart. That's kind of a fucking terrible person I am. But like after the gym, I'm like really nice and I think about other people's feelings and I have empathy. I'm like, oh man, other people have feelings too. Crazy, you know? I'm like, oh wow.
I feel that.
Well, man, maybe one of these days you'll have that conversation and you're gonna find out what you're missing with some naked man in this schlong.
He's like, hey, bro, have you ever seen a horse cock?
You ever a dolphin dick?
What's funny is I actually gave a kid at the desk the podcast today. Like he asked, it was my water bottle has like the logo on it. He goes, you have your own face on your water bottle? I'm like, yeah, it's the podcast program. He's like, and he's like, what's your podcast? So that guy added the podcast, and he might listen to this episode, or he might listen now. I don't know. while we're talking about while we're talking about
He's like, so what's my dad was like, so what's the topic today? I'm like,
There's Steve, not dolphin pussy.
dolphin dick dad. Let me tell you something.
I can't believe hundreds of people are watching
I'll
this.
just send him a picture of the dolphin dick.
We're literally just talking about naked old dudes and dolphin dicks. And there's like 300 people watching cross-platform right now. Like 100 on the ones monitored right here with like Facebook, I think. And then Rumble has another 100, which doesn't show up on this for some reason. And then there's people on there's only a couple on YouTube. Okay, so we're killing it on Rumble and Facebook right now somehow. So if you're on Rumble and Facebook, God bless you. Like, keep watching. You know, keep watching. Really validates all three of us. You know, it makes us feel like, you know, I'm like
a person. You know,
I'm almost complete. You know,
our words
I'm
matter.
almost complete.
Yeah, it's like, it's not about the kind of person you are. It's how well you are at marketing your own personality, and that's what it's about in the world. And like, you're really making me feel that. You know, it's like, yeah.
You
know. Welcome to the Aaron Rodgers Show, or the Anthony Rodgers Show, whatever. Well, welcome and thank you for watching.
Anthony.
I called it the Aaron Rodgers Show.
Dude, I know.
I thought you were fucking around. Yeah, I fucked up his name. I was made the flyer and I put Anthony without an H and I put it out and he's like, dude, you misspelled my name. And I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
so then when he saw you wrote Aaron, it was so funny.
I thought the Aaron thing was a joke. I thought you were fucking around. But no, like, I didn't realize. That's funny. No, I thought that was like.
No, I'm just stupid. Just
That shit's funny though. No, I mean we haven't met. We just now met, so it doesn't even make sense. I mean, how the fuck you spell someone's name?
I've been the whole time we've been doing this. I've been waiting for. I was going to address it eventually because I'm like, oh man, I fucked up this dude's name.
No, you did. I shared it on the Instagram story too. You did the Instagram story too, and I shared it because it just made me laugh. I was just like fucking. Dude, I just think it's fucking funny, dude. I just shared this story. No, in the intro it said that too. It goes, welcome to the Anthony Rodgers Show. Welcome to the Aaron Rodgers Show, wherever the fuck the guy's name is. Here's your host. That's what it said in the intro, like, because I just thought, it made me fucking laugh. I don't give a fuck. I mean,
you're like, we're having Poopy Pants McGee on tonight.
It's a serious show. It's a serious show. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Bro, I think it's funny we both fucked your name up.
Dude, I know.
Like one of the odd chances of us literally both fucking it up. Like,
aren't you this dude's co-host? I get an excuse.
Yeah, exactly. What's my fucking excuse? Jesus Christ.
That shit made me laugh. That was hilarious on Instagram. I didn't even notice it. I shared her flyer before I even fucking knew my own name was wrong. I like shared it and then I come back from the gym and I look at it. I'm like, hello, Anthony. It just made me laugh. It just made me fucking laugh. I'm like, my name's wrong and I shared that shit. I'm an idiot too. You know? I'm like, I fucking shared it before I even read it. You know, I'm like, oh, graphics, cool. Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's some absent-minded shit. Oh, go ahead.
Last night when I was out, I met this comic at an open mic, and I thought it was somebody completely different. And I went up to the guy, shook his hand, and I'm like, bro, I follow you. You're so fucking funny. I dig your shit. And he looks at me like, and all he says was, that was fast. And I go back home, and I'm like, oh, man, that guy that I told that I liked his shit, that was not the guy that I thought it was.
That is funny, man.
You should tell him that.
I gotta find the guy now. When I see him again, be like, hey, motherfucker, I'm sorry. Like I thought you were this guy.
I'm actually not a fan. You're not that funny, and I unfollowed you.
Well, I was like, this dude's fucking having a bad set, but he's got killer clips, and I'm like, this don't make no sense. And I'm like,
oh no.
Dude, that is funny, man. That happened to me at Taco Bell the other day. Someone walked up to me and goes, they go, where do you work now? And I'm like, I don't fucking work. What are you talking about? They're like, oh, I thought you were somebody else. You know, I was like thrown off. It's like, I probably haven't had jobs since like 15 or something. You know what I mean? I'm like, I like, you know, someone's just like, it was a weird question to ask me. I'm like, I don't know. I worked at Arby's when I was 15. I don't fucking know. He was just like, no, he like asked me that shit. He's like, oh, I thought you're someone else. I'm like, oh, okay. And my wife's like laughing. He's like,
oh, someone with a job?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, fuck you, buddy.
Yeah. No, her exact response was like, that's hilarious. He thought you had a job. And her exact fucking response, like.
I did another dick move today. Anthony, you'd be proud of me. I did a real dick move today. I can tell that you're a guy that appreciates, like, being a dick. So this guy guy messages me. He's it's a veteran podcast. And I get I get hit up by veterans groups all the fucking time. So this guy hits me up and he's like, "Hey, I need you to get me a guest for my podcast." And this motherfucker got like 100 listeners. And I'm like, "Who do you want?" He's like, "I need Shane Gillis."
Who's that?
And I'm just like, I don't know if he'll do your podcast. Like, I don't know.
Oh, is that a comedian?
Yeah, he's famous,
okay.
Real famous. And it's not that
Okay.
he might do it, but I'm just like, I didn't mean to say it. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think he's going to do podcasts where nobody knows about it. And I didn't mean, it just came out that way.
That's
And
just the fucking truth, though. You shouldn't be ashamed about that. That's just real.
And the guy's like, "Well, I guess nobody wants to listen. I guess nobody wanted to listen to your episode." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, I got like 5 views." Like, I'm not trying to be a dick,
real. No, be fucking real. No, it's real. You shouldn't apologize about the truth, bro. You know what I mean? It's like
it was so, but I felt bad. And I'm like, "Oh, dude, I didn't mean it like that." And he's like, "No, I know how you fucking." He's like, "Fuck you."
I mean, you probably helped him grow, dog. You probably helped that dude grow.
Yeah, maybe he'll give up and he'll realize he's never gonna make.
It's like,
we were just talking about that earlier. Just give up. Okay.
It's like you're way better at DoorDash, homie. You know, you're just way better at DoorDash.
Yeah, you ain't Rogan, man. All right.
Yeah, no, I'm self-aware of myself too. I mean, I fucking, you know, I mean, you got to know who you are. I mean, and you got to. I mean, if he knew who he was, he wouldn't have got mad. You know what I mean? You have to be self-aware. You can't be delusional.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you got to be fucking. You just got to know like the whole time. You know, it's like. I mean, it's like those guys who get drunk in the garage and think they're fucking Kurt Cobain when they pick up a guitar. It's like, get real, bro. You know, it's like you know what I mean? Like, get back to DoorDash, dude. I'm fucking hungry. I'm hungry.
I'm waiting for my
podcasting is hard. It is hard. It's hard. I tried it. I put my hand at it. I'm gonna get back at it. But man, it is kind of hard, man. Mine was so bad. People were calling me No Rogan.
That's great. Yeah, no,
Damn.
no, podcasts are like the stupidest job of all time, to be honest. Like, I'm glad people are watching and stuff, but I mean, but I feel like it's just like the dumbest job ever. But I feel like I'm like really lucky to have guests like you and like a co-host like Nikki, and then like people watching this, and because it'd be delusional without that. I mean, I understand it starts out delusional. I started out in a fucking kitchen apartment. I mean, I'm not in a better place now. I'm not acting like I'm in a better place. But I'm saying like I started out in like a kitchen apartment. I'm like fucking delusional and chasing it, you know, like nobody gives a fuck. And then all of a sudden, like people pretend like they give a fuck, and then they'll get mad. I don't know. It's a weird cycle, you know. It's weird. I mean,
yeah.
I was broke through my 20s now, so I can just fucking work for myself now, you know. That's how I feel, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I don't do shit. I'm retired, technically.
You have like a pension for military and stuff?
Oh yeah, I don't do. This is all I do. I do this whole day. I wake up and I write content and I write for my stand-up stuff.
That's awesome. Fuck yeah.
What's up?
I said that's awesome. So you don't have to worry about working. You can literally just do what you love. Like that's really cool.
Yeah, I make enough money. Like when you retire from the military, they hook you up, and I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky. No, but that's why I'm glad that I did it. So I have all this free time to grow and get better and grow my my social media and stuff.
I think your shit's more noble. I think the military is more noble, but I feel like I did a somewhat similar thing where I just I just refuse to do anything else in my 20s. Like I'm like old now. I'm like 37 or whatever. But I feel like in my 20s I was like, fuck this. I'm not working at Burger King. Fuck Kmart. Fuck all this shit. And I'm not doing that dumb shit. I'm not getting some bullshit apartment. Fuck off. You know. I just like skipped all that bullshit, which I would not advise. I mean, it was probably a terrible plan. It was probably a fucking awful plan. I never had a car. I fucking never did. You know, I was just a fucking. You know, I mean, it was very dumb. You know, I mean, I probably shouldn't have done that. Everybody else should stay in school and go to, you know. But no, I think the military is a more like honorable version of what I did. You know, so where I just did nothing. Where you were like back to our country, and I love this country. So I appreciate what you did. You know.
Yeah.
I was a recruiter, man. I lied to kids. I ain't no hero, man.
Well, you could have been, but I guess you weren't. You know? You had the opportunity to be, you know. Like,
yeah, I was. It all started out like I was like a really good soldier when I joined, and then man, it went to shit after about the third year.
What do you mean by a lot of kids? What'd you tell them? What'd you tell these kids?
I would tell them anything they wanted to fucking hear, man.
You'll meet Santa Claus. Will be there.
They'd be like, I want to work with computers. I got a job for you. It's called truck driver. It's a lot like working with computers, with trucks and stuff. And
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You're like, you want to travel the world for free college? Oh yeah, here's a gun. Go fucking fight. No, yeah,
I feel like
that's
I recruit a lot of cooks, and I would be like, "You're going to be like an executive chef for the president, okay? You're going to be on that culinary team on Air Force One. You know, you just join right now in the Michigan National Guard, and you're just an election away from being on Air Force One, hero. Sign here."
And then they take that ASVAB, and you're like, oh, actually, you're frontline infantry. Sorry, dog, you didn't pass the ASVAB. Yeah. You're like, your score's kind of low, dog. You're not very good at science, man. I don't know. You gotta go fight.
People that would bomb that test, they'd fail that test and get the minimum, and I'd be like, "Guys, you got a 31, which is like the minimum to join, right?" And I'd be like, "The highest score I've seen in years." And we got to get you in right now before the military gets full and runs out of people, like spots. And people believe that shit too. It's like,
that's so crazy. No, everybody thinks they're smart. Like nobody realizes they're dumb, you know. And like, I realize I'm dumb. Like I know I'm dumb. That's like the difference, you know. I feel like most people don't know they're dumb.
I got lied to when I joined. I did 20 years. Bug it up. Deal with it. You know, it's like the military's broken promises. That's what it is. Just get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
It's the world. Yeah, it's the world, really, man. It's like, you know, it's like not everybody can be awesome, you know. It's like some people gotta deliver DoorDash to awesome people, you know.
Yeah, but no, I hated it. I hated being a recruiter. It was a miserable job. All that shit I talk about, like doing during the workday, like abusing government money and stuff, I did all that.
That's great. You're gonna be kicked off Rumble now. I'm gonna get kicked off YouTube for the dolphin pussy. And you're gonna be kicked off Rumble for the for the military.
I was already punished for it a long time ago. People are like, "You piece of shit." You went to the strip club during the workday. Yeah, that job fucking sucked. Yes.
I expect that from the troops, you know. I feel like I expect that from the troops. You know, I expect them to do that, you know. No, military's not. I mean,
damn. How long were you doing that for?
20 years.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you get a pension. I think you need 20 years in the military. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's wild.
Career.
Dude, I literally like Anthony, like I worked like one job, one like real normal job. And then like when I was like 21, I just started stripping. What was it? Oh, I was working as like a host and like a bus boy, basically. This restaurant called, it's like this soda fountain that's next to, it's like the Disney soda fountain. It's right next to the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood. And I hated it. I hated being told what to do, and I hated having to show up somewhere at a certain time and I barely made any money, and like I just felt I felt more degraded doing that than I do doing porn. like this shit is fucking, because you're not even making any money, dude. It's just like, I don't know. It was miserable. I'm just not cut out to do that. Like, my brain is just like, no, dude, don't tell me what to fucking do. It's like, it's our job to tell you what to do. And I'm like,
yeah, I couldn't listen to that shit.
No.
What?
I couldn't do that shit either. It's like I worked a lot of delivery jobs, to be honest, though, too. Like I met my wife, and I'm like, fuck, I better get a job before she bangs the neighbors, you know. So I worked a lot of like delivery jobs and shit, you know, like when I fell in love and shit, and then I fucking like and then I figured out like different ways to monetize after that. But no, it was like I was like 28 handing people pizza and shit because I was a fucking moron that had no education, you know. And then but no, it's like no. Back to what you said though. Is porn degrading though? I never actually like. Is it actually degrading?
Not really. I mean, I feel like there's been a couple scenes I did where I was like, oh, I don't know, like the incest ones are a little like, you know, I don't know. Yeah. But for the most part, like I've always had fun on set. Like I would say what's degrading is like escorting. It's kind of why I stopped doing it, because that's just like straight up like, you know, it's like it's just, that's definitely degrading. But like with porn, it's like most of the people that I have worked with were super professional and like always making sure I was okay, and like the director was always making sure I was okay, and like you know, that there weren't any boundaries being crossed or whatever. And like I never really felt like, it was fun. Like I love being on camera. I like just being a performer in general. But that's definitely different than like escorting because it's like you're doing a shoot. It's not like, you know.
It ain't like going to a gangbang, is it? Not anything like that. There's lights everywhere. They're probably stopping. They're like, stop mid-stroke.
Yeah.
Dude, is that how it works? Like you're like stop.
So we do like first we take pretty girls, which is like just pictures of the girl like wearing like either like wearing her outfit and then stripping down the outfit, and then and those are just still photos. And then we do sex stills, so we talk about like what positions we're gonna do, and like we kind of like block it out, like if you were like acting, like we kind of block it out like where you're gonna go and what position you're gonna do. And so we would take pictures of the sex first, and then we would take a video. So the pictures look like, you know.
I got
just,
it.
So and then we do the video, and the video is usually about 30 minutes, and then that's it. So altogether it's like 4 hours.
God, I couldn't keep it up that long. God damn.
Well, they don't have to keep it up. Well, let's see. Just for the sex stills in the video, but sometimes you have to get there early just because, like, a lot of places will have the girl get their makeup done by a makeup artist. It takes like an hour or whatever. Then they got to pick the outfit, and then you got to do like paperwork and take a picture of your ID, and then they got to film you saying, "I'm not here against my will. Like, I'm not on drugs." You can't be fucked up because they can get sued. So like they're really strict about like if they think you're high, like they'll tell you to leave. Like, so.
Oh, so there's zero tolerance in this. Like they don't play around. It's all business.
Yeah, because they could get sued. It's a business. That's the thing is people are like, oh, everyone's just doing blow and shit. I'm like, no, not really, dude. Like when girls are kind of known for being like fucked up and shit, like they'll just stop getting hired. Like it's such a small community. All the directors talk to each other. And so like you'll just get a reputation and people will stop booking you. Because it's just a liability. Those people are never reliable. They're always fucking late. They always have to go to the bathroom and get fucking high for like an hour before the shoot. You know, it's just like a bunch of shit. It's just, at the end of the day, it's a waste of money for them business wise. You know what I mean? Like they're paying all these people to be there. Like they're paying for the place. They're renting the house or whatever to shoot in. And it's like, yeah, if you show up like an hour late or some shit and then take all this extra time because you're fucked up, like, it's not good for business. Yeah.
Wow.
No, it is a small business. It's funny because like I have to book porn stars. Like I have to go directly to them because I pissed off all the publicists by making fun of them. Like so basically like all three or four of the publicists. All three or four of the porn star publicists fucking hate me because like I'll hold them like I just make fun of them and shit, and so I have to talk directly to a porn star to get them booked on my show. I can't just use a publicist.
Wow.
You can't just use a what? A publicist?
I can't just go through a publicist. Yeah, I can't be like because they won't fucking they make all these like lame ass excuses and I made fun of them and then they're like well we can't get her and I'm like I'll just talk to her and then I get them and
Yeah.
I'm like you're so they tried gatekeeping me in the porn industry and I just go around them. I'm like shut the fuck up. I'm like shut the fuck up. Like they tried gatekeeping.
A lot of girls book their own shit anyways, so it's like if you just message them.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's right. That's exactly
That's
exactly what we do. That's how we got Jason. That's how we got the guy last. That's exactly what we do for everybody. We just because like I'm not gonna be. I almost don't want to say this. Publicists are fucking the scum of the earth, and I feel like they are because like they make up they if they were smart they'd be fucking famous instead of trying to tell famous people what to do. I mean, that's how I feel because like I'm like hey can you get me this person? They're like oh that person's busy right I don't know if they'll do it and I hit him up and I get that fucking person and they'd be mad at me. They'd be like oh like you did that without me. I'm like yes because I just fucking asked them. You know, it's just like it's not hard to ask me a fucking question. You know what I mean? It's like your job is sending emails. You're not a genius. You know what I mean? You fucking copy paste all day. It's like, dude, and like I've gone through very little publicists. I mean, if somebody's worth it, I will go through it. But that was years ago. I've not gone through a publicist in a long fucking time. We have the biggest motherfuckers on it. We have rock stars, comedians, porn stars. I'm just like, I mean, fucking, you're proof of that. You're a comedian with big numbers, man. It's the same fucking thing. It's like we're literally just like, hey, I mean, Nikki reached out this time, but I'm saying like that's all you do. And if you're watching this at home, that's all you do. If you have a podcast, you copy paste. You just fucking copy paste sentences. You're like, hey, like, Hit up your childhood heroes. Fucking work with them. Hit up everybody. You know what I mean? Hit up your fucking heroes. You know what I mean? Like, work with them. Like, my favorite rock star as a kid co-hosted the show for 9 months. You know what I mean? Like, anybody can do anything. You know what I mean? Like, if you watch this, you can do anything you fucking want to do. And anyone else can too. This entire world's full of people doing their dreams. You know what I mean? It's like, and I make the DoorDash jokes. I delivered food probably. It's probably projection, you know? I fucking had to do that shit. It's probably psychological projection. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can do whatever the fuck they want. And like, no, that, you're right about that porn star being small because I pissed off 3 or 4 publicists and they're all like, nah. And it's like fucking gay about it. There's fucking. And they sent me like a thread of me making fun of them. The last time I talked to a publicist, it was in a group chat of porn star publicists, and they sent me a thread of them me making fun of them. I'm like, did you just like advertise that I roasted you? Like, where's your ball? Where's I mean, you just basically just made me look funny. You mean it's basically what you did? It's like, who the fuck tells on getting made fun of?
You didn't even pay them to basically promote your shit.
Exactly. Yeah. Just got
Wow.
Exactly. And like they'll pay those people $1,000 a fucking month or something like that to copy paste sentences to people. You know what I mean? I'm just like, fuck, dude. It's nuts, dude. It's fucking nuts. People do it all.
You could just get an AI bot to literally do what they do.
Yeah, chat bot.
Yeah. And the worst
like when you got OnlyFans and they reply back. You ain't talking to them.
Dude, the worst part's their advice, though, bro. They'll give you advice like, oh, I wouldn't do this for your career. I'm like, you don't have a fucking career. Like, shut up. It's like, well, I wouldn't do that. I'm like, I know you wouldn't do anything. You just tell people to do shit how to do shit. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about publicists. You know, they tell people that already do shit how to do shit.
You cut out the middleman.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I copy paste sentences for myself. It's crazy. You know, it's like, I don't know, man. And I have an agency. And I know it's dumb. You know what I mean? I have an agency and I know it's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? I tell people it's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm lying to them. I don't know. We still have everyone dropped except for Rumble. We have 262 people on Rumble right now. That's crazy.
Dude, it's crazy. The podcast we did yesterday blew up overnight and got like how many views on Rumble? Like 50,000.
59,000 views so far, and this one probably follow the same route. It's looking like because like I mean, if you're on Rumble, I fucking love you. Just so you know, I fucking love you if you're watching on Rumble. If you're watching anything else, fuck off. You already left, you know? Because I'm looking at the numbers on Facebook and YouTube. We got 2 people on YouTube. I'm like, everybody just went to Rumble, it seems like, man.
There's only 2 people on YouTube.
Yeah, dude. Everybody went to Rumble. Everybody's watching on Rumble.
Oh, YouTube wow. That's crazy. You were saying that. There was less people on YouTube the other day, too, than normal. And like way more on Rumble.
I think I got a video from the butthole contest on Rumble.
Oh, nice.
I think so. I gotta go look. I don't know.
How was that? You did that the other day with the pussy.
So the pussy pageant, Pretty Kitty pussy pageant in Toledo, Ohio, the Vag Patch. That was Saturday.
So those are different.
In Michigan was in 2023.
Oh, okay.
I'm working in pussy.
So it's
now.
Not like a. How often do you do that?
I just got asked that the strip club's like, hey, we really need help promoting an event. We just opened up a new club. We need to get some people in the door. We'll buy your ticket.
Nice.
And I made content for the Pretty Kitty Pussy pageant, and then I hosted it.
Nice.
I love that name. The Pretty Kitty Pussy contest.
I did that. I wrote that. Pretty Kitty Pussy pageant. Vag Patch.
Blows, dude.
It was fucking awesome. I'll tell you what, from the minute I top down, it was the most organized event I've ever been to. They had an itinerary for the pussy pageant. You know why? Nikki, it was run by a woman.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Run by a man. This was run by a woman. I walk in, homegirl hands me the itinerary. It's like, you're going on from this time to this time. And then she had the names of the performers. She had a list of questions to ask during the interview. I mean, we ran it like a true pageant. Interview, talent. Wow. Out of the 12 girls, 6 had been fisted on a regular basis.
Good for them, you know. Good for them.
A woman from St. Louis drove all the way up from St. Louis to compete in the Pretty Kitty pageant. She didn't win shit.
What was her name? I'm from St. Louis. That's funny. What was her name?
I gotta look it up. I'll look it up and see. I don't know. Some of them are weird about tagging them, but I'll send it to you. I don't know her name, but Snow Baby. No, not Snow Baby. But so the tiniest pussy had 4 kids. That lady had 4 fucking kids, and all births too. All births, all vaginal. We broke out
Wow.
a tape measure.
Wow.
Gas-
So they measured it. Wow, that's hilarious. I love
And
that.
then there's one lady that probably really should have won, and she just got honorable mention. And when she spread her cheeks, just cash just started dropping from the ceiling. People are just throwing money. The crowd's going crazy.
Wow.
I
That's
was
fucking
doing like a
awesome.
play-by-play.
Oh my God.
It was awesome.
And now she's spreading her cheeks. Love that.
The girl
I like
that
how
won it.
confident you are being yourself, man. I like that. I probably like that the best about you, man. It's like you're confident being yourself, and that's awesome. I think a lot of people just like are kind of bullshit and fake, you know. Like you're just yourself the best, you know. I like that.
I love hanging out at strip clubs, man. I used to do that when I drank. Now they don't drink anymore. It's even more fun. And I don't
That's
necessarily
awesome.
go to look at the girls. I appreciate them. You know, I don't go like that. I just think the culture is fun. I think the people are fun.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the guests are fun at strip clubs.
Yeah, I used to
And
go to
good
more
ones.
strip clubs.
Yeah.
I used to be like that too. No, you're right though. The culture is fun, man. I don't know how many fake birthday parties I had at strip clubs just to get in for free and then party. That was always the move. It's like, oh, it's my birthday. Or this is random guys. I'd pick like that dude who doesn't have a girl's birthday. But oh, it's his birthday. You know, it's like whatever the fuck, you know.
Uncle Laser came to the pussy pageant. I invited him. He had a show. And Uncle Laser comes walking. What the hell is this?
Who's Uncle? I feel like I know Uncle. Well, who is that?
Who's
He's
that?
a comedian. He's a big internet personality. He was the Kill Tony show. He's a big personality, like a WWE wrestler guy.
I know I heard the name. I can't visualize it right now. I know I heard that fucking name though.
He's a lot like me. He popped on the internet before doing a ton of stand-up comedy, right? And so he's a bigger creator than I am. And so he did a show in Toledo, and I'm like, come on in. And he's got this big personality. And he comes walking in, and there's like legs everywhere. It was just funny. He's like, holy crap.
How long were you doing online content before you popped off?
3 years.
Okay, no, it takes a sec.
It was just like I wrote a lot of songs. Like I wrote a song for Squatty Potty, and that did real well. And they shared it, and they like were really interested in it. And then I wrote a song for another backwasher company. I did a music video, and they paid me to do it, and that got a lot of traction. And the Britney Spears stuff that you see doing that for 3 years, that got traction. But when I started talking about line recruiters and getting jerked off at the Asian massage parlor, that was it. Massage parlor shit, what did it?
Oh wow.
Awesome, man.
That's awesome.
Have you been canceled yet?
No, I tried. Like I got hate mail and shit and stuff
TikTok,
like that.
I guess, dude. I guess TikTok.
I gotta get hate mail.
I had death threats. I've had like 3 or 4 death threats.
Oh my God. See, that's when you know you're doing something right. If people hate you that passionately, like you're definitely doing something right.
The first viral government video I made, I got a call from the military that night. Like, no. And I'm like, I don't work for you anymore. And they're just like, no. And they would take it down. And I didn't. I just kept posting. I just kept going harder.
I respect that. You should. I legit respect that. A lot of people fuck up. A lot of people fuck up when they have confrontation. Like they're like, oh man, a bunch of people seeing this and they'll like apologize. They'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I was like living my dream and trying to do some other work at Domino's, you know. But like, you know, I never understood the apology unless you're like sincerely. I apologize all the time when I'm actually wrong. But if I'm not going to apologize for something I'm not wrong about, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
no. And like the thing is later on in my life, I became the guy to punish recruiters when they did stupid shit. So like I was the guy, which if you look at the whole story, like people are only getting on the internet the first half. They're not getting the second half. The second half, I got my shit together. I got my life together, and I busted recruiters that did things they weren't supposed to do. Who better than the guy that did the most shit?
I mean, it's a redemption arc, man. The return of the hero, you know. I like that. I like that arch, you know.
I came back full circle.
It is.
Now I'm working in pussy. He used to work in butthole, trying to break into feet. There's more money in feet. $45,000. Nikki. I don't know what your feet look like. $45,000 is the average price for a good set of feet right now if you got the proper toe type. So the article I read
selling my feet. What does that mean? Wait, for what?
Certain toe types are worth more money on the internet. There's a whole New York Times article on it. It posted.
Show me your feet, Nicky. Let's judge this real fast. Let's see if you have.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see if you have the golden feet or not. Like
Greek feet. The article is about.
Can you see it? Oh.
No, you don't got it. You don't got it. I'm sorry. You don't have the right symmetry for what they're looking for. They want Greek feet. Now, if you go look up Greek feet, the toe, like, I don't know, my camera's, the toe stuff, your toes are like, they go from biggest to smallest, right? That's not what's worth money. Greek feet, where the toes are kind of like, the feet don't kind of bend like that.
Oh, okay.
This toe is as long as the. Yeah, as long as.
So wait, is it an uglier foot? Is that what you're telling me?
I suck the shit out of all 10 of your toes. You're great.
No, I'm saying, but is the foot that is popular like a stranger looking foot? I'm confused. I need to see a picture.
I ain't interested in it. You know, it ain't my thing.
I'll suck everyone's feet.
I'm not saying
it, dude.
I don't know why you're not doing it. I'd sell them. You may not be a top earner, but who cares? You know, like.
You want my pictures?
I would sell feet pics if you're not. Get in the game.
I know the guy from Feet Finder too. I had the guy from Feet Finder on. I know that guy.
So oh my God, you had him on here?
Yeah, Jason could be your foot pimp, you know, and then we'll segue into Feet Finder. Like, what's up? Janie's laughing. Janie's laughing. That's so funny. But that whole thing just made me laugh, dude. I don't know. That's gonna be a clip for me, really, dude. You'll never make it in the foot industry. I'm just.
No, I mean, listen. You got low value toes, but I like low value toes. You got low value tootsies, baby, but they all right. You got to trim that big toenail though. You got a little bit hanging over there. You know what I'm talking about? Go get pedicure.
I love how you just busted him out with like no. You're just like whatever. I'm down. Just like I love that energy. You're like I'm gonna find out if I got a gold mine on my fucking feet. You know, I'm gonna check out
Greek feet.
Let's see your fucking feet, motherfucker.
I got the same foot type as you. We probably wear the same shoe size. I'm a little guy. I wear a size 5 in men's.
What is a foot type? What kind of foot type was that?
I just think that's a normal foot. I don't know about the article has a chart.
Normal.
The article has a chart of feet and like what's high value and what is. The article's hilarious. Yeah, I'd pay for it, but not a lot of people would. Just saying.
I can't believe it. There's 346 people on Rumble now. Like we got 346 on Rumble now. Just
nice.
Holy cow!
What's up, guys?
The feed industry, which I mean, we've had that on YouTube and stuff, and we had it on Facebook before. We've done numbers like that before, but Rumble, I've never had numbers like we have recently on Rumble. I mean, I think the biggest episode we ever had was like I think we had Frankie McDonald. We had like 10,000 people watching live on YouTube. That was crazy.
Wow.
That was the biggest one. It was like Frankie McDonald and like my producers were just being crazy. They kept like pulling stuff up on the screen saying he murdered people and shit. He's like Frank McDonald murdered a man in like 2000 whatever, and he's just like arguing with him and shit. And like it was just like fucking.
Oh my
crazy.
God! I remember that.
Dude, yeah, were you on that one? Was that with you?
Yeah.
Okay, you were on that one too. Okay, yeah, I
didn't
remember.
The two guys like they were helping you with it, right?
Yeah, I didn't know what era it was.
And they kept writing messages saying, because wait, didn't he actually like accidentally kill someone in a car accident or something though?
I didn't think it was real. I don't know. I thought they're just making shit up.
I thought it was. I thought that's what he was saying. He was like, they were like, they kept bringing it up. Like they were pretending to be people like from the live chat commenting. And then when I Googled it, it was actually a thing. It was like, he did actually, I think accidentally like hit someone or something.
All made up. I didn't know any of that. I thought I was high as fuck.
So I was like, damn, they're really going in on him. I'm like, I didn't know it was real. I was like, oh my God.
You just let me know it was real. I had no fucking clue until right now. I was like so fucked up on edibles and like so fucking stoned, and they're just like bringing up all the graphics and shit. Like they're bringing, like the producers are just bringing up graphics saying this guy, the guest killed, like it's like if we're just saying Jason killed somebody and something on the graphics on the bottom of the screen. That's what they were doing to Frankie, and Frankie's arguing with them and shit. I think that like got podcast charts and Apple Podcasts too. It was like a fucking weird ass episode that I didn't know.
It was just so like cringe because he also has like autism, so he was just kind of like, I don't think he even really knew how to respond. You could just say like, no, but like, I was like, oh my god, bro.
Right.
Gypsy Rose. Get Gypsy Rose.
I want to. She doesn't answer me. I hit her up. She doesn't answer me.
She's got a wiki feed. She's already on wiki feed.
How the fuck
wiki feed?
I fucking hit that girl. I tried to get that girl as soon as she left prison. As soon as she left prison, I tried to hit her up. I'm like, I want this first interview, and someone else got her first. I'm like, what the fuck you do that shit? Like, I don't know. It pissed me off. But I'm still passionate about it. But
reach out to her man. Reach out to her husband.
You're a genius.
Hey, Emma, I want to hear his shit.
There you go.
You're a fucking genius. That's true.
He's a millionaire. I tell you what, if my wife leaves me, I'm going to find some bitch in prison that's about to get off on some shit, and I'm going to marry her ass, and I'm going to be like, listen, we need appellate process. That guy's going to get paid.
He looks like Jared Fogle before the Subway diet.
He's going to be shredded in a couple years once he divorces her ass, gets his $3 or $4 million that he gets in the settlement, and he'll be shredded, ripped, get his own reality show. She's going to end up back in jail again. She's going to end up back in jail again.
Dude, I could imagine like marrying a murderer. You know, that'd be fucking crazy to me. Like,
imagine, well, Anthony, you're married, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have these arguments with your wife, and they always bring up shit from the past that you did. So imagine him going, hey, bitch, remember that time you fucking killed your mom, bitch? Fuck you. Fuck you.
Just every fight.
That would be super awkward.
Why don't you go fuck some guy and kill your mom, bitch? Jesus.
That's so fucking funny, bro. That's so fucking funny, dude.
That's what I'm going to do. My wife leaves me. I'm going to find some shit that's on the edge. I'll marry Joey Exotic. I don't give a fuck at this fucking point. I'm trying to get paid. And I will get that man free. And then I will leave his ass at the minimum amount of time and millionaire.
Dude, that would be a weird like Thanksgiving, bro. You're like, where's your mom? Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, that's just a weird. All holidays would be fucking weird, bro. That'd be a weird. If she's gonna kill her mom,
remember when your mom was 5? Remember when your mom wasn't dead? Yeah, me too.
You let me pet some baby tigers and give me a couple drugs, and I'll get it the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. Give me some Vicodin. Let me pet some baby tigers. I'm probably sucking a dick. I'm just saying.
Let me pet some baby tigers.
You put one of them white baby tigers in my hand, I'm gonna turn white baby tiger gay, motherfucker. All right. Wait, I'm just 3 baby tigers away from sucking a guy's dick. All right.
Dude, about the Gypsy Rose thing, though, I'm like, if you kill your mom, you'd probably kill me. You know, that's like how I feel. It's like if you murder your own mom, you'd probably murder your husband. You know,
it isn't over for her. He's gonna do some shit.
Dude, you're probably right, man. I'm gonna pull this episode up whenever it happens and tell everybody you called it, man. Like you Babe Ruth for that shit, bro. You called it.
Well, like Amanda Knox, when she got off, she did it smart. She laid low. She met a man. She had a baby. She didn't say shit. Now bitch got a podcast and she's like a fucking journalist and shit. Gypsy Rose went right for the money right away and like didn't, you know what I mean? Like the publicity, the fame, the fans, the followers, and all that. She should have laid low.
God. Yeah.
No, you're right. No, you're right. That's a good point.
She'll be doing porn. You'll be doing a porn with her, Nikki, then soon enough.
Oh, God.
hey, and they're going to have to put makeup to cover that fucking feeding tube scar and shit so I don't show up in the scenes because she all self-conscious about it and shit. Now, cake makeup. When I looked up what that scar looks like, and it's a big divot, so you're just going to have to pop some fucking Maybelline in that shit.
Some Maybelline. Dude, that's so fucking funny, man. That's so fucking funny.
You're gonna be doing a girl scene with Gypsy Rose. and you're
Oh
gonna
my
get paid.
God, bro.
You're gonna
Straight
get
cash.
paid.
Straight cash.
That's wild.
What a drink of foot porn. Foot porn with fucking.
Her feet are trash. I looked them up and fucking trash. And she don't even really show them. You can see them through stockings. And I'm like, bitch, that's cheap. You got to show them off, but she don't want to. I think they're all fucked up from the drugs she was on that her mom put her on when she told her she had leukemia or whatever the hell she had. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a
That
weird
fucks your toes
story.
up.
Mm-hmm. It's a wild story. The whole thing is awful. And I feel bad for like what happened to her. I do.
I can tell. No, I can tell.
No.
I have no idea who we're talking about.
Gypsy Rose?
Gypsy Rose. So she killed her mom. What was this backstory about it?
We need to do an Amazon watch party.
Jason,
and
brief
watch
through this
that.
shit. You fuck you got the.
Is there a documentary about it? I can watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy.
So you want to brief or you want me to? Okay, so
I'll let you do it.
It was like this. The mom basically told her daughter that she was sicker than she was, and she had these diseases she didn't have, basically, so she can keep her around longer and milk her for like money and attention and stuff like that. And then she finds out she's not.
Oh my God! I do know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about.
So
Okay, but keep going. Keep going.
she pretend she was younger than she was and do all this shit, and then she talked to some idiot guy, and it'd be like, "Oh, I love you, but like we need to kill my fucking mom to be together," and he fell for it. He's still in prison. Like he's fucking in jail still, and then she just got out, and that's crazy to me. That's fucking crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, and if you look at the dude, he's like some skinny white kid with like one of them famous belts. So he looked like the kind of guy that would meet a bitch on the internet and kill her mother. Like he looks like it. That guy.
He'd do anything for pussy. I mean, if you're gonna do that, you'll do anything for pussy at that point. I mean, you'll do anything.
Wow. Yeah, that's super desperate
I don't know what
vibes.
shit about that scar. I'd be weirded out about that fucking scar, guys. I'm sorry, I keep fixating on the fucking scar, but like, how could you have?
She had a huge scar.
She had a feeding tube.
What's the scar from?
The feeding tube.
Yeah, her mom put in a feeding tube when she didn't need it. So her mom had Munchausen syndrome. That's what it's called, Anthony, right?
Yeah. Wow, that is insane.
She went so far as to alter medical documents, all sorts of stuff. And so these doctors legit were like, yeah, she's got cancer. She never had cancer. She never had, or whatever the condition was, but they put in a feeding tube and she's still got to have that scar. I'm just saying, if I were a guy trying to have sex with that, I don't know how I'd deal with that. I'd make her put her hand over it.
Where is it?
On her stomach.
Where is it? Like on her?
Like right here, like right on her stomach.
Oh, okay.
I just fucked the feeding tube hole, dog. You know. That's how
there ain't no hole, just a divot.
Oh, okay, that's whack then.
Like I had sex with a chick and I had a hernia one time, and that was fucking awkward as fuck. She had one of those inguinal ones where she had to push it in. It's weird. It's uncomfortable. Met her on Yahoo Personals.
This bartender had like a heart monitor on one time, and me and my buddies were talking about how you could high score that probably. You just like check the high score. Well, we didn't. I didn't do it. I wouldn't hook up with a bartender. You know. But I'm just
You're like, that's beneath me.
I'm just talking shit. But it is. But no. No, I'm a married man. I can't be a bartender these days, you know.
My wife judged the butthole contest.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
No, my wife's cool with a lot of shit. Like she knows like Nikki co-hosts and stuff, and she go to strip clubs and shit. She's very chill about a lot of fucking shit. A lot of women would be uptight about having a porn star co-host. A lot of women would be uptight about strip clubs.
Yeah,
and shit.
That's true.
I mean, she just knows I'm not a fucking piece of shit.
Did one guest like cancel because he found out I was a porn star and his wife was like didn't want him to come on to the podcast?
Yeah, a couple have. People have more of a problem doing porn than me. Like when you Google me, you know. So and I appreciate that. It takes the focus off me being a shitty comedian, you know. It takes the
you know,
it really takes the
gotta direct your hate somewhere. It's fine. I don't give a shit.
And it was a rock star. The weirdest thing, it was a couple rock stars.
Yeah, that's right.
It's always rock stars that bail because of it too. You would never think it would be. They'd be like, "Oh, I didn't realize."
That's so weird. Wow.
Yeah.
It's because they're wives, man. Because they're like, oh.
Yeah. You're probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably
right.
right.
You want to go fuck that bitch?
See, my wife doesn't care because she knows I'm ugly. She's like, you look like a fucking lawn gnome, dog. You know? She's like, so my wife just knows I'm ugly, so it'll never, no, she knows I'm not a shitbag. You know, it's like we've had hella porn stars on here. Like she's just like, she just says, I still wouldn't listen to the show no matter what. You know? No, she always comments nice. No, I'm just fucking around. She always comments nice. But
my wife sat next to the lady that sold her jar of farts on the internet. I don't know if you heard about this lady. Fart jar lady.
No, repeat your stories.
Fart jar lady.
So my wife sat next to the lady that got really famous on the internet for selling her jars of farts during the pandemic.
She sat by a win. Like, what do you mean?
At the butthole contest. That was her like co-judge.
That's so funny, bro.
And that lady's like, she was on 90 Day Fiance, but she made a lot of money selling her panties and jars of farts on the internet.
I remember that story. She got like sick from it. She was doing it too much. She got like sick too, right?
Yeah, yeah. She's really friends with us. She ate so much like fiber, it busted her guts. Like it like, I don't know if it blew an O-ring or what, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she don't do it no more.
Well, sounds like we have awesome wives that aren't like insecure fucking idiots, you know? And that's what's fucking cool. It's like most people be insecure. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'd probably an insecure, overprotective asshole. I could like it'd be weird. It'd be weird if my wife did porn because I'd be like, did you fuck that guy? That's a fucking like he's in every porn. There's 3 guys in porn. So if you like watch porn, you know, like that dude fucked my wife and everybody else. I'd be fucking flipping all the time. You know, if I watch porn and my wife did porn, you know, it's like I feel like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do it. It wouldn't bother me too much. I just wouldn't talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
I just would never bring it up.
Until you're mad. Until you get fucking mad, bro. Until she fucking mouths off to you and fucking says it. You're like, why don't you guys
yeah, remember when you fucked all those guys?
Yeah, you're getting into a fight. I'm gonna go fuck this 15-inch gorilla dick, you fucking little dick motherfucker. Fuck you. You should have taken out the garbage, you piece of shit.
See, I'm into that shit, though. You know, if she talked down to me, I'd be like, fuck yeah, I suck. Tell me how awful I am, you know? Like, tell me how
spit on me or something. Jesus.
Spit on me.
Spit on me. Tell me I'm worthless.
Yeah, look.
I like that shit too. I like being told I'm shitty and I'm worthless. I'm a sub, all right? Let's just be honest here. I like to be dominated. I like to be told what to do and slapped around a little bit, and that's what I enjoy.
Nice.
Yeah, I do. Put a diaper on every now and then. Just kidding.
Pretend like I'm a baby.
Put a pacifier in.
Yeah. Fuck it, bro. Okay.
Fuck it, bro.
Oh no.
Oh man, what happened to Anthony?
I think. Sorry. I think. Oh, okay. Sorry. I think he's resetting it because I saw his screen was frozen for a second.
Oh, okay.
So I think maybe he's just resetting it.
That little logo looks like Rick Rubin up in the corner.
Oh my god, it does look like Rick Rubin. Holy shit, that's so funny. Oh my god, wow.
But yeah,
honestly, I didn't even notice it. I literally never noticed it.
My shit froze. I didn't leave on purpose this time.
Like, uh-oh.
No, I leave.
Oh my god.
It actually froze. The last thing I heard is you wear a diaper or something. That's the last thing I heard.
Gypsy Rose's legal team is coming after you. You talked about my scar, you short motherfucker. I got you.
Yeah, that's what we should do is mock murderers. You know, that's what a great way.
Right.
People to kill people. You're gonna have her fat husband try to murder you next.
He made fun of my scar. I did.
She's gonna have her husband sumo wrestle us next. You know?
I gotta imagine she's gonna get plastic surgery to fix the feeding tube scar, guys. I don't think that she would just leave it like that. I wouldn't. I'd get that fixed. Looks like you hook a hose up to it. Like, what the fuck? Like, are you fucking me or my feeding tube, asshole?
So funny.
That is funny. Yeah. It's so fucked up. It's hilarious. Like,
I know. I'm dead.
I'm
Oh my
fucking
God.
starving, man. I'm so fucking
I hope I
hungry.
don't
If you're
get you
watching this right
canceled.
now, I don't care. It's funny. It's worth it, man. I've been canceled before. It's not a big deal. It's like,
I'm
if you're
probably not
watching
too
this
far
right now
behind.
and you know where my bus is parked, bring me food. I'm fucking starving. If you're watching this right now and you know where my bus is, bring me food. I'm so hungry. Taco Bell. It's worth a try. You know. But
It's worth a try.
no, I made
So I'll be
fun
posting
of.
my address and my social in the comments. So please find me.
Some people know where I'm at. Still. There's some people watching know where I'm at. But dude, they can't. No, I made fun of I'd make fun of all those riots like in St. Louis and shit. I'd make fun of all those riots and shit. And like they fucking just tried to call me like a white supremacist and all this dumb shit. Like when I first started like doing comedy, they just like tried to call me racist. I'm like, that's such a dumb thing to call somebody. It's like, I mean, it's just like fucking so like, look, he's racist, and it's like that's retarded, you know? I was like, I don't know. Yeah, they just get mad. They get mad. I say retarded and like faggot and stuff in comedy and stuff. They get mad at that shit too sometimes. But that's, I mean, but I don't care. It's like I don't. It's like you can be mad about. It's the same thing. Like, would you care if Gypsy Rose was mad about your feeding tube joke? It's like fuck off. You mean
Yeah,
it's
get
like,
over it.
that's how I feel. Yeah, it's like
Cover it up.
it's like I'm not gonna it's like who cares, man? It's like, I mean, but that shit in 2017 used to lose me sponsors and shit. Like I'd fucking lose sponsors over that shit. But it'd be like all these open mic retards that get pissed off. I called them open mic retards, and they'd fucking like tell the local press on me or something like that for me saying like fucked up shit on Facebook. And then they fucking would lose my sponsors. But that didn't happen anymore. My sponsors are like, fuck yeah. You mean now they're like, fuck yeah, dude, you know? That beard oil is like, he's like, put beard oil on fucking everything. Sell that shit. Sell that beard oil, you know? That's what they're like now.
I've got a sponsorship with a butthole whitening company, right?
Oh my
At-home butthole whitening company.
That's so funny, bro.
And they don't give a shit. Like I've said some rough shit in some content.
No, you're way more edgy than that. Yeah,
We're-
I'd say you're way more edgy than I am. But people think I'm edgy. I think you're actually edgy. You know what I mean? I don't. You mean like I can see that, man. You have a butthole whitening sponsor. That's fucking hilarious.
Targeted skincare for dark buttholes. Use Jason Vest for free shipping.
That is so fucking funny. That's a sponsor, bro. That's so funny.
It is. Well, the thing is ringtone awareness is a big deal going into 2024. So, you know, if you don't know what color your balloon knot is, then how do you really know the world is going to get your expression? Your butthole's not supposed to be brown. It's supposed to be pink. That was what it was the day you were born.
And if it's not, you're a fucking freak, and you should buy some shit. Buy stuff. Be more complete. Yeah, no.
Clean it up.
The only sponsor that's like even in that category, which I mean, yours is still crazier, was like this. Nadia North had a sponsor that was Legendary Loads. It made your load size bigger, which I thought was so fucking funny. Like, you know, getting dudes insecure about how much sperm comes out is fucking hilarious to me. I was like, there's nothing more American than that. There's like, oh, you only come a little bit, like a little bitch, like, you know, buy this shit. You know, it's like it's just such a fucking weird fucking thing to talk about. And like even like, but your sponsor's more fucked up. I mean, not more fucked up, but more crazy to a guy like me. I feel like, you know.
Oh, and they're huge. They're an international company. They're all over the world. They're in every like big butthole whitening salon. This is big butthole, guys. This is big butthole. This is the big leagues. I'm working in big butthole. Like I said, I'm just starting out in vagina, but you know, I'm still in the butthole industry. I'm active.
You're fucking hilarious, man. That's fucking funny, man. Like, so tell me more about your butthole contest. I have to hear more about this. So what exactly is this?
It was all happened by fluke. So like I saw the guys I served in the military saw this prettiest butthole in Michigan flyer, and they sent it to me.
Prettiest butthole in Michigan. Sorry, that's so fucking funny. All right, sorry, go ahead. That's so funny.
And prettiest butthole in Michigan flyer. And one of my friends goes, "Hey, you should make a video about this." And I was at a comedy festival just to watch. I'd never been to one before. And I made a TikTok going, "Hey, hire me to host." And it got like 3 million views in like 24 hours. And a bunch of people called the comedy club and they were like, get this guy. And so they called me. And then I went and I made a bunch of content for the butthole contest. And then I got there and I hosted it.
Nice.
And then there was about 11 people that competed. One dropped out during the first round. He just said he didn't want to do it anymore. 3 women and the rest were all guys. One guy showed up to the butthole contest with a pit bull and a gas grill. And he tailgated with his pit bull and his grill outside the butthole, like outside the strip club. And then he chained it up to the bumper and came inside and showed his butthole, and it was glitter. It's a true story. This guy's butthole was covered in glitter, pit bull chained outside. Another dude came, he had a butt plug in the entire time and it fell out.
Oh.
He tried to get low, and you can't get low when you got a plug in if it's like too small, and you just hear a roll right around on the, off the stage. And then the woman that won came from Lincoln, Nebraska. She showed 16 hours. She drove 16 hours to show us her Nebraska Cornhusker butthole. It was tattooed. And it looked like the Kraken bottle. Like the little Poseidon. She had like
yeah
coming out of her asshole. And everybody saw it and they're just like, oh. And she won. $4.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Didn't even cover her trip.
Oh my God, really?
No.
How much did it get?
She wanted to win the title. She came. Her name's Anna. She's hilarious. And she's like, I'm going to win this motherfucker. And she did what had to be done. And she won it. There was a stripper in there that didn't even fucking place. And I'm like, how the hell can you call yourself an exotic dancer if you can't even place in a butthole competition? Come on.
How do you judge a butthole, like, for the contest?
And so there's categories. There's like creativity, winkability, spoke count, gape, and then just overall. There was like an overall, I guess, like you'd say, personality, right? And though they had 3 rounds and they could dance, they made money because people were throwing money on stage. I showed my butthole. I did it. I was one of the first people to show my butthole because I just needed to be done. I lead by example. I spread it. I got 9 spoke. Do you know your spoke count, Nikki?
No.
You should. How you call yourself an adult entertainer? You do anal on camera?
Yeah.
How do you not know the spoke count?
What's a spoke count? What is a spoke count?
Okay, like the spokes on a wheel, your butthole's got little wrinkles, and those are the spokes. I got 9 of them. Nikki, I'm gonna be honest, Nikki, I expected more from you being the professional what you are, talking about all like the stuff that goes on in the industry, but yet you don't know your spoke count.
I didn't even know that was a thing until just now.
Dude, I never heard that shit in my
You're
life.
gonna go look. You're gonna show someone your asshole on your next show or your next like set.
I'm gonna have to ask someone. Hey, can you do me a favor? I knock on my neighbor's door. I'm like, hey, can you do me a quick favor?
So
I need you to count my spokes for me. And they're like, oh, sure.
A lady from the internet said that if I paid her Greyhound bus fare from Georgia, she would come up and compete in the competition. That's serious. From Georgia with a cell phone, she's like, Jason, you pay my Greyhound bus. I'll come up there. Because those are the kind of women in these DMs. it's like a 50-year-old.
Did you pay it?
What?
Did you pay it?
No, we didn't. But it was funny that the stripper didn't even place. There was one lady that's like, my butthole's dark, and I'm like, bitch, it's covered in shit. That's why it's dark. It should be pink. And she showed it, and it was dark as fuck. And I'm like, she must be like on the carnivore diet or something. But she needed a ringtone adjustment for sure. It's fucking gross. Yeah, and it stunk. That whole butthole contest stunk. I've never smelled something that bad. It was fucking ripe.
Dude, I bet that.
What? Everyone, you could smell everyone's butthole.
Everyone. And then there was the smelliest person, was a dancer from a different club, comes up there, spreads her legs, and the waft from the front hole just burned eyes burning.
Oh my God.
There's a picture of me, the photographer. There's this lady's legs, and I'm trying to look down and look excited, but it smelled so bad. I'm like,
oh God.
Yeah, the lady showed up to a butthole contest with a decent smelling butthole, but a stinky pussy, and that was just fucking wild to me that you wouldn't just take care of both holes.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. It was like a movie.
People are
The things
weird.
I'm trying to do one in Texas. It's called Battle of the Brown Eyes. The butthole contest. I don't do it. I'm not doing it with them this year. And I can't really talk about why, but I'm not. And so I'm gonna go up do my own thing. But they made it very clear that they trademarked the prettiest butthole in Michigan competition. They trademarked, you can never have a butthole contest. And I'm like, I will have a butthole contest.
Fuck. Yeah, fuck it. Have your own butthole contest. Call it something else. Who gives a shit?
Battle of the Brown Eyes.
Right.
Killeen, Texas.
Right. Yeah. Nice.
You
Love
should start
that.
out with that Brown Eyed Girl song, like that fucking song by Van Morrison. That's what I should open the show.
I ended up MTV over this thing.
You ended up what?
I ended up at MTV over the butthole contest. So one of the on-air people, MTV, shout out Kevin Kane. He like started following me on the internet, and he like thought the butthole stuff was so funny that I ended up going to New York. He's on-air talent with MTV, and I ended up hosting a concert for his band. I brought up like that '90s band Lit.
Nice.
It was fun. And the butthole brought us all together. I got to MTV Studios talking about my asshole. The makeup lady's like, who the fuck is this guy, Kevin? Where'd you find him?
That's crazy, man. Like, when was that? When was the MTV thing?
And then July, I went out. I didn't get on air or anything. I got to go in the studio and shit. I hosted for his band and brought them up on stage and stuff like that. And it was fucking cool. I mean, it was just funny that like all these comedians like, this guy's all content. I'm like, I don't know, that's some pretty cool shit. Yeah, it was cool.
Awesome. Fucking.
Yeah, we had the. I think I had a guitar player from Lit on like years ago. Like Lit's a pretty good band. I like that shit.
Yeah, it was one of the coolest things I'd ever done. I'd never really been around anything like that. I think it was like a music industry showcase is what it really was.
Okay.
It was a bunch of like new artists and new bands I'd never heard of. They're all really good. My friend Kevin from MTV is in a band called Big Trash. In fact, you always see me rep a lot of that on my channel and stuff. That's his band.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck. It's cool. Buttholes brought everyone together, man. I'm butthole famous.
Butthole famous.
It's gonna be my album. If I ever make an album one day, it's gonna be called Butthole Famous.
That's hilarious. I'm still hoping somebody brings me Taco Bell. That's where I'm at right now. I'm like fucking starving, dude. I'm like,
should we wrap it up? We've been on for a couple hours.
It's like I want to and I don't want to at the same time. I don't know. I got mixed feelings.
You got a lot of listeners?
We got. Let me check how many people we still have. We have close to 500 people on Rumble still.
This format you do, Anthony and Nikki, this is so dope. I like, you think like I like this. I like this format. This is so cool.
Thanks, bro. No, thanks, bro. Yeah. No, Nikki adds a lot to it because you'd just be like a dude saying that's crazy if she wasn't here. I was like, oh, it's crazy. I had excuses to leave, But I was like, oh, I gotta fucking go. I got all this shit to do. We usually keep this about 20 minutes, like just do a 20-minute show, But no, she makes it cool. I mean, I'm glad she found you too, man. You're hilarious, dude.
Nikki's the vaginal affairs advisor of the Aaron Rodgers podcast. Just kidding, Anthony Rodgers. You're the Aaron Anthony vaginal affairs.
Yeah, JD's still watching. So if we want to keep talking, we can. If someone wants to bring me fucking Taco Bell, you can too. And I'm fucking starving, bro. But I'll bullshit as long as you guys want to. I don't really care. I mean, we have a couple people on YouTube. I think Janie's the only person on YouTube right now. And then we got
I'm still here.
Yeah. And then
I think my wife's on in the other room. I don't know what channel or what she's on though.
Well, yeah, we got 491 people on Rumble. Right?
Wow!
Oh, wow! That's okay.
So if you guys want to keep talking, there's people watching. So I mean,
okay, fuck it. I mean,
I don't give a shit, man. I don't care. That's crazy.
We just broke 517. Wow. We broke 517 on Rumble, dude.
Wow.
That's wild.
It was 490 when I started talking, and then when it finally came into focus, it was 517. I mean, that's the most I've ever had on Rumble. We had more on YouTube and Facebook before, but that's the most we've ever had on Rumble. I mean, so that's crazy.
That's wild.
I'm about to go
you
Rumble.
Cannot get kicked off a Rumble, right? Like there's
no.
I mean, we're gonna find out after this fucking episode, Jason.
I guess we'll find out. Yeah.
I've done a few of these
it was
things.
the dolphin dicks that really put us over the edge.
I can see people being afraid of you. No, I can see people being afraid of your content for sure. I can definitely see that, bro.
I did. I can't really say, but they were like, no, can't do that. And I'm like,
It is lame. It is lame. I mean, I let people do whatever the fuck they want to do, man. It's like that's on them, man, not me. Like, I mean, it's like, and I'll feed into it. Like, people like you make me crazy though. I'll be normal most of the time, and then like you'll get all wild. And I'll be like, it makes me like that sometimes too. Like, but no, it's like no, it's fun, man. I'm glad to meet you, man. You're funny as shit, dude. Like, there's a lot of comedians like me, and they're just good self promoters, and they suck at comedy. Like, I'm one of those guys that suck at comedy. I'm just a good self promoter. But you're actually funny. You actually make me laugh. You know.
Oh, I'm pretty nervous sometimes on stage, so I'm pretty honest with people because they'll be like, "Hey, come do 30 minutes." I'm like, "No."
Oh, that's a long time. I think I really only have like a 10, 15 minute. Maybe I can make it 15 minutes, but 10 minutes is like a lot. I feel like, like, because it's also a lot of things to remember. Let's see, if you don't have it like super memorized, like, because I have such a bad memory, I'll just be like, like I can't remember someone's name that I've known for like a month. I'm like, fuck, dude, how am I gonna remember like 5 or 10
I
jokes?
just hate open mics. I hate open mics because I'm not like a comedian's comedian.
Dude, yeah. Do you ever want to? Open mics are a great way to perform it in front of 3 guys that fucking hate you and want your job, and a bartender. I mean, fucking open mics suck so fucking bad. I did a couple of them. They all hate me, man. But I make fun of them because I'm bored. I'll just be like, I'll just make fun of the other comedians because I fucking hate being there.
I was talking about giving a man a foot job at this place last night, and the lady liked it so much that she's like, "Can you please go back and do 5 more minutes?" I've never had that happen with some rough material like that. And she was like,
wow.
Yeah, I was like,
this
ain't gonna go well. And it went well. And then we're go back up and do some more. And like, how much? What do you want me to do? Like the nastiest shit you have. I will be back next week.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny, man. I just think it's just fucking funny, man. Jokes are supposed to be. I mean, that's all you have to be is funny.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it doesn't have to be. I don't have to agree with anything anyone says ever, and I can still hang out with them. You know, like, I don't know how people don't understand that. It's like I'm literally I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about anything ever, honestly. But I'll listen. I mean, I'll listen. But I'm not gonna like judge them for it. You know. Like,
no, I don't care about anyone else more than I care about myself. So.
I don't even care about myself. I don't care what I think, dude. You know what I mean? I'm just like,
I don't even care about myself.
I don't give a fuck what I think. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. You know, it's like I just don't even. You know, it's like, we're just not that important. You know, it's like no one really is.
Yeah.
What we
Nothing's
have
really that serious. Yeah.
Just in Austin, it's the home of the young comedian that says fag and all that stuff. Like the straight white dudes that say all the edgy shit. Every 21-year-old kid has a joke about snorting coke off of someone's ass, and it's like, dude, you ain't snorting coke off a stripper's ass. You ain't cut out for that. You're too soft.
Yeah.
You're too soft for that shit.
I have a good joke. I have a good joke that says fag though. I'd like to say I do have a good joke with it. Like, I'd be like, and I've overused it, so it's probably not funny. But I just met you, so maybe you would think it was either funny or terrible. And but it was like I'll bait these people, and I'll be like, oh man, aren't these pronouns confusing? And everybody's like, oh yeah. I'm like, what are these? We just called them all faggots. And then the crowd will just be like, holy fuck, like every time. It's like, oh shit.
God.
If I laugh, I'm losing my job. You know what I mean? Like you can just tell by their faces, dude. But that's just me being an asshole. I don't even care, you know.
I did one. I did a joke where I said white power at this real liberal like Greek restaurant. And at first they were like, it took, you know, like when you do a real rough one and it takes them a second to laugh, like maybe like a minute, but it's a big laugh. And what I said is I hate diversity in comedy shows. I don't think there needs to be any. I'm going to start my own comedy show and I'm only going to book straight white guys. But here's the catch. The audience is all black. And I'm going to call it. Yeah. And then I looked at the comics and I'm like, and all you dumb motherfuckers would submit to that shit.
Dude, that's so fucking funny, dude. Dude, I'll take them on like roller coasters sometimes. You always know what the crowd is. You can just read the room. You always tell what they think and stuff. But like I'll take them like roller coasters where I'll be like there was this one table like really, it was in St. Louis. The last show I did in St. Louis, they were like really. There's a table full of like really fat people, like just like really obese people. And I go and I was like, dude, and I could tell they're liberals too. I knew they were liberals. And I go, man, I can't stand Trump, dude. I can't stand fucking Donald Trump. You know he's so fucking ridiculous. They're all like, They're like, yeah. I'm like, because he's just so fucking fat. You know what I mean? He's just so fucking fat and disgusting. And like you saw like their circuits like freak out because they didn't know what to do. I'm like fat shaming and making fun of Donald Trump at the same time. They're like what the fuck? And making fun of them because it was like just a table of obese people. And I'm just talking right at him. I'm like, he's just so fat and disgusting. You know, he's just like such a terrible person. He never exercises. He gets sweaty walking upstairs. You know, just like I fucking can't stand that guy. You know, and they're literally just like freaking out about it. It's like they want to get mad, but I'm still saying agreeable shit to him.
I get it a lot. I have a lot of racial stuff, but it's not because I'm a racist. It's not.
Well, same. Yeah, racism is dumb, but it's funny.
But I started doing comedy in the Detroit comedy scene, and the first influence was like the urban scene, the black rooms and stuff. That's where I started. Yeah. I'm comfortable. Like we're like white guys cringe when they're the only white dude in the lineup. No, I'm good. Daddy's good.
Black people are loud and fun. No, they're loud.
Yeah, I'm good.
They're like the funniest comedians.
Even when I go to
all the best comedians were black. When
I was at Rogan's Comedy Club, I said I'm nervous. I haven't performed to so many white people, and there was one black dude, and I'm like, until I saw this black dude, thank you. Thank you. But I get that a lot. But when you're around people, like especially black comedians, there's nothing that's really they make fun of everybody. White people, black people, Mexicans. Yeah. And so that was just an influence, and that's what I was around. And I don't really veer too far from it. So people are like, oh, there's a lot of racial stuff. And I'm like, it's just more the influence that I was around and the things that I find funny.
Oh, dude, no, racist jokes are hilarious. No. Like, I mean, I'll do a bunch of racist jokes and I'll be like, no, I can make that joke. All my friends are racist. And like, it's like, dude, just bait him into a bunch of weird shit constantly. Like, I'll have them like baited so much.
I did comedy in Detroit because I mean it was some ghetto shit, man. You see a girl with high heels and a pistol on her hip. You're doing comedy at 2:00 in the morning in some hookah lounge, like.
Wow,
you know, like,
that's
Detroit, awesome. St. Louis is like a diet Detroit. Like we have the crazies, but we're not as crazy as Detroit. Like so it's like, and those like. Dude, when you do like race humor, like the people of the race you're making fun of laugh hard, and then it's like some like fat person with like pink hair that gets mad. They're just like, well, I didn't like that. Like they might be offended by something, and I'm just like they're laughing. Like you don't have any friends. Like shut the fuck up. You have like no social skills. You understand people. You're just mad. You know what I mean?
You don't have any friends.
It's true though. We have people on YouTube now too. We have 155 people on YouTube and 577 on Rumble now.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh shit. I'm
just gonna live on this thing. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go 24.
Wait, you got 500 people on YouTube?
No, 155 on YouTube and 577 on Rumble right now.
Wow.
Yeah, it keeps going up. I'm just like, man, what the fuck? They must like you, bro. You know, it's like, fuck.
They're like, where can this go? How dark can it get?
Probably not true.
What's your favorite hole, Jason? I got a funny one today. So I got picked up by dude wipes, right?
That's awesome.
But there's a lot of rules with content with dude wipes. So nothing that I do, I can do with dude wipes. I have to make something completely clean. And so I said, fuck it. And I just made a dude wipes commercial today. It's pretty offensive. It covers a lot of shit. I'm expecting probably some feedback from dude wipes by the morning.
Dude, that's hilarious. That's so fun. So like that's like you trying to the concept of trying to piss your own sponsors off is hilarious to me.
Well, it's just like once I realized that I wasn't ever gonna make any money with dude wipes because it's just not my thing. I'm like, I'm gonna have fun with the dude wipes because it's some funny shit. Wipe your pussy, wipe your butthole. It doesn't matter, man. They're plant based too. You can clean your vag, Nikki, with dude wipes. You can clean your vag and your butthole with the same wipe.
With the same wipe. We might want to use different.
That's what I've wanted to do my whole life. That's awesome. I love that.
Front hole, money hole, back hole, corn hole. You don't want to get like a butthole infection or anything, or a pussy infection from hole first. You don't want that.
Is that how your commercial goes?
A little bit, yeah.
That's a little bit. That's
a little bit. It covers a lot. It covers everything from Asian massage parlor to Caitlyn Jenner to cleaning your butthole and cleaning your pussy. There's a lot going on there. I don't know if it'll get taken down.
Where did you post it on Instagram?
On Instagram, it ain't going on TikTok.
Yeah.
Dude, once I was like conflicted on my narcissism versus hunger, but I think there's food. I'm gonna grab my food real fast, but I'm still here. 1 second.
Narcissism versus hunger.
No, I had fucking starving. 1 second.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, we got some comments. Or are these older? Oh yeah.
Oh, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Deliveries, dog.
Hey.
Quick Trip. Not quite Taco Bell, but Quick Trip. No, I'm joking. I'm with the dough. I'm fucking starving, dog. All right, but we have so many fucking people, and I just want to keep going forever. You know, I feel like
I'm good. I'm whatever. I'm down for whatever. I'm down till like my iPad gives out. I got a little bit left.
Well,
yeah.
How else can we try to get canceled? You know, we haven't been canceled yet. It's still going live.
I tell you what, I think between Dude Wipes, Jessica Simpson, Gypsy Rose, and her fucking feeding tube scar, I think this motherfucker's pretty much gonna get taken down. We pissed off Gypsy Rose so bad her feeding tube scar's got its own lawyer, man. It's coming after us.
I feel like nobody wants to watch me eat. Let's end it here. Throw out some promo and shit. We've been going for 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have anything you want to promote, Jason?
Yeah. April 14th, I'll be at the Creek and Cave Comedy Club for the High Tonight show. And that's the only show I have coming up anytime soon. Follow me on all my socials at Poopy Turds McGee 1.5, Instagram at Poopy Turds McGee, YouTube at Poopy Turds McGee, and Facebook at just Jason Vest.
What made you name your Facebook? What made you name your social media that?
So I always thought poop was funny, but I used to have a troll Instagram account I never posted, but I would look up people I work with and try to get shit on them because I'm petty like that. And so, yeah, I'd be like, I'm gonna try to catch you doing something you're not supposed to do on social media. And so I was my troll account, and then I made one video about the Squatty Potty, the song, and it popped, and I got a bunch of followers like overnight, and I just became this. I wrote a song about poop. I just kept going with it, and you know, as a new comedian though, trying to grow your following, having a screen name like that, I was always getting followers because people followed it because of the name.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious, Darb.
Yeah, and I wrote the song for Squatty Potty, and the rest was history.
You know how hard it is to leave with 800 people watching now? We have like 621 on Rumble, 154 on
still going up. Dude, I bet this is gonna get a bunch of views after.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. People, this is a great mix right now. It's like,
yeah, dude, I love this. This is fun. This is the most fun. I've done not a ton of podcasts, right? But this is the most fun I've ever had doing one. I would do this again.
Yeah, this has been a good episode.
Bring that dolphin fucker back. I want to talk to him, man. Let's get it going.
Yeah, oh my god, can we and like we'll just ask him a bunch of questions about we need to know.
I have his email. I have his email.
Yeah.
I wish I had his phone number. I'd just call him right now, but I have his email without phone number.
You need to get the stripper that took the dump on stage.
Oh my god.
This is weird. When I was taking that writing class, I wrote a whole joke about a stripper named Poop Nugget. That was her stage name. And she took a dump on stage, right? And long and behold, a year later, there's an actual news article about a stripper taking a poop on stage. You can go to my feed. I posted about it.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Tad's asking the comments up. Tad's asking, what was grade school like? Were you funny in grade school?
What was grade school like? I was a cheerleader in high school, guys. I was feminine. So I had a girl best friend. We had our own dance routine. My mom thought I was gay because I ran up our phone bill $900 calling the New Kids on the Block hotline. Dead serious. And so, like, I was super feminine, and my mom's like, I think you should join the military because maybe that's nothing. You know,
no! Oh!
And, yeah. And so, but I ended up, I joined the military, but I was a cheerleader in high school. And so, yeah, I was always like, I had a good personality, a bubbly personality, and I knew I wanted to do this. So, like, when I got out of the military, the first thing I said is I want to do something in entertainment or comedy or journalism or something on a camera, on a stage. That's what I wanted to do. And so, that's what
Were you funny in school?
Yeah, oh yeah. I think I was funnier in high school than I am now.
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
I was a
Yeah,
funny
always
fucking kid in
fun.
high school. Funny. A lot of crazy shit. My mom had a lot of boyfriends in and out of the house. Like, I'd come home from school, and this dude would always be like, I'm going to use and abuse your mom. You better go across the street.
Oh my God. You're like, cool. Will you keep it down?
Dancer. My mom was a dancer, right? So she would come home, and I would be watching movies with my friend, and she'd go upstairs and get holed out by some fucking dude. So, like, we would be watching a movie, and we'd have to sit there and listen to my mom getting drilled upstairs.
Oh my God, bro.
If I had a time machine, I'd go back and watch, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, you'd sit there watching a movie, and you're, fuck me. I'm like fucking in 11th grade, right?
Like, I'm
I got
trying.
the cheerleading team watching movies downstairs. It was fucking girls' night, and my mom's getting drilled by some fucking dude that she picked up at a fucking bowling alley on karaoke night. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, bro.
And then like the team couldn't come over anymore after that. So like I'm like, hey, you guys can't come over to my house, and the coach is like, no, we can't. We can't expose these kids to that.
Oh no.
That's a true story. My mom was getting drilled. It was embarrassing as shit.
I bet, man. That's crazy.
But I was a cheerleader in like a school of like bigger. I'm not making fun of. I love bigger women. That's my thing. But it was we're farming community, right? So it was a bigger. It was like my spirit. I don't know whose spirit stick was larger in that bitch, man. It was big girls. They taught. I was a flyer. They picked me up.
Because
I was at the top of that pyramid. These big girls are like, because I couldn't be the kind, male cheerleading. You pick the girls up and hold them by their butts, right? And I did that at a competition, and I had this. They're like, "You guys are so cute together, same height." I'm like, "This bitch is huge," and I like muscled her up and then dropped her ass. And then after that, I became a flyer. And the two biggest girls were my base, and they were always yelling, "Hold your feet still." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, it wasn't a good experience.
Oh.
When women harassed the shit out of me, it was just, I thought it would be fun to hang around chicks and be able to touch their butts.
Oh my God.
Going on. Like, so hoping that was cool. And like, no, that's not, they're mean to me.
Aw.
And now that I got an internet like profile and stuff, all those girls are coming back and they're like, "Don't make fun of us anymore." And I'm like, no, you were mean to me.
Wow.
They were mean to me at the state finals in 1996. They were very mean to me, and so I've held a grudge ever since.
Get him in the butthole competition, dog.
What?
Sorry. Get him in the butthole competition, bro.
What do you say about the butthole competition?
Get your haters in the butthole competition.
Yeah, I know. The people want it, and it's funny. I feel bad for the company that had the butthole contest because, like, we're gonna probably do our own, and they're like, "Do not do your own." And I'm like, "This is so fucking stupid." A cease and desist about a butthole.
That is funny.
Cease and anal desist. I mean, like, it 600 people came to that thing.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
There was
of
a
people.
line
Holy
around
shit.
the building. What?
Whoa! How much was the prize money?
$500. That was it.
Wow.
Pussy contest wasn't as big, but we only promoted it for 2 weeks because I didn't get a lot of notice. But the vagina contest, the Vag Patch was a party. That was a movie. The person that put that on, that was probably the most fun I'd ever had in an event. It was wild.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're doing it again in 2025 for sure. Like, we've already it was successful enough.
Nice.
Yeah. Insane Clown Posse reached out to me about the butthole contest. I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Violent J's like, "I want in."
I could see that. He's funny.
Like, but there's like dudes' buttholes, and he's like, "I don't want to look at dudes' buttholes," and I'm like, "I don't know."
Nobody does.
No, I don't. I mean, I gotta look just because I'm not intimidated by that stuff. I gotta see because I want to see it with my own eyes. It's like when I see a guy at the gym, I look at the dick. It's not because I'm admiring what they got. I want to know if it all matches up.
If it all matches.
Yeah, like if there's a guy that doesn't look like he has a big dick, but then he's got a fucking cannon, or someone that dude's packing, but he ain't. I'm interested, but I'm like, it's interesting to me.
Wow. So, like they can have a small dick but have big dick energy, and then you're just like, maybe they have a big dick. And then
I don't get it. I don't get that far into it. Like, I don't want to know their energy. I'm just going and I look at you and I'm like, do you have a big dick or not? And then I look down and I'm like, oh, it's huge. That's not, but I don't ever get into like, energy or like, I'm not weird like that.
We have close to 1,000 people watching cross-platform now.
You don't listen to this butthole stuff, man. I'm telling you. It's
oh, wow. Shit. Holy shit. That's crazy. Hey, guys, so send money to my Cash App. It's Nikki Every Nightly. Okay? Send me money, please.
If she ain't making it with her feet, I'll tell you that much for sure. So you need to send her money so she can go get a toeectomy and get the Greek feet and make the $45,000 a year. And Nikki, a toeectomy is a real procedure.
Oh my
foot
God.
Plastic surgery. There's this thing. You can get a foot, like a boob job. You can get a foot job, like the surgery, and they can make your toes like Greek feet and make your money.
That's so weird.
I can imagine someone doing like
toe surgery. You know what though? If you got bunions, I get the toe surgery.
Yeah, I can see that. But like to completely like restructure your foot to make it look different, just.
So my celebrity foot crush right now, I have a celebrity foot crush. I crush on like people I admire. Not like a weird thing, but I just admire their feet. And right now, Tia Mowry from Sister Sister.
Yeah.
10 of 10. She's got bunions. Amazing. And she's showing them out too because she's single, because she went through a divorce. So Tia Mowry is always like showing her feet. I'm like, I know what you're doing, girl. I know exactly what you're doing. And I see it. And I don't know if
there's a lot of people
or not, but I talked about it on my podcast about Tia Mowry. She got bunions. I still like the shit out that bunion.
It's crazy that so many people are into feet because like I've never dated anyone that was into feet, but just like when I would webcam or do any kind of like adult, like I just would have a lot of fans hit me up and like that they were really into feet. And I don't know. I think feet can look pretty, but like I don't want to fuck someone's foot.
Some people do. I mean, some people do. Some people. I'm not
That's
like
cool.
weird. I don't fuck someone's foot. I just admire a good-looking foot.
Fuck some feet. Damn it.
But if you got like Wendy Williams feet, like them pterodactyl-looking toes, then fucking no. Wendy Williams has fucked up feet.
Dude, I see why we have so many on Rumble. We're under editors' picks on the live feed.
Oh wow!
Oh really?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Does that mean like you're in like the algorithm or something? Or
well, no, under this. So you hit live, and then we're under the editor or we're under the editors' picks in the live genre on Rumble. We're probably like
on the front page.
We're on the front page, and we're one of the most popular live streams on Rumble right now.
All right, guys, I think we just need to start our own podcast. Tales from the Cheeks.
Huh? Dude, you actually start a podcast, man.
Cheek Talk.
I should just get a podcast, dude. Like,
I did my own, and I'm gonna do it again. It's so fucking hard. It's like hard to do all that comedy content. It's just hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of content.
Mine was short. It was only 25 minutes.
The hard part is being delusional long enough for people to watch it. I mean, I was like, you had to be delusional for like 5 years for people to watch it. That's the hard part for me. Right.
I liked it. I need to start mine back up though, because I got to talk about this vag patch. I need to talk about my loss on Kill Tony. Definitely, my big loss.
I thought we covered everything. We should get the fuck out of here. I think we're beat. Let's go out on top.
Heck yeah, whatever.
Okay,
man.
yeah, I'm down
for whatever.
All right.
Pick.
Thank you all for watching.
It's great having you on, Jason. This is gonna
Thank
blow
you,
the
brother.
fuck up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this was
pleasure.
really cool. Thank you guys for having me and being so cool and stuff. This is a
Yeah.
lot of fun. I hope
Yeah.
I didn't kick you off of any socials. Sponsors,
We
do
don't give
not
a
mess
shit.
with this man. If
You
you're
don't
looking
care.
for feet that are a 5 of 10, call Nikki. Give her a message. Running the sale right now because she understands she's got, it's like expired meat, you know? It's just,
They're like half busted, so you know.
they ain't busted. They ain't busted. They're just not high value. All right, I'll shut up.
Yeah, if you're watching at home, thank you. I mean, for spending your fucking Wednesday night watching this. It's like 11
Yeah.
o'clock my time. Like, thank you for fucking doing this with your life instead of watching some dumbass shit, you know? I appreciate you
Talk
watching
about all sorts of dicks and fucking
Watching the news.
buttholes and
Feet.
And good night, Jenny. Thanks for being my only watcher for the first hour on YouTube. I appreciate you being the only person watching YouTube.
Hey,
And now there's
this
178
episode is
people.
brought to you by Gypsy Rose's C-section scar, guys. Or not C-section scar. It's brought to you by
same shit.
YouTube
Oh my
scar.
God.
Whoops.
Well, I'll be back on tomorrow night talking about guardian angels. It goes from
Yeah.
it goes from this to guardian angels, so it's kind of funny.
It's an arc.
The contrast what makes me laugh. You know, I love it all. I'm interested in all of it, but the contrast is hilarious.
Yeah.
So
True that.
it's your first time. You just found us on the Rumble page. Like, good job. I mean, good job. You congratulations. You made it to the top. You made it to the top of the internet. You know. Watch every episode. Watch it on repeat. Pause Nikki's feed, I guess, in this episode. Why don't you watch it back? I don't know. I got nothing else to say, really. I appreciate everybody watching this. Appreciate you guys being on here.
Yeah.
Fucking delusional. You have awesome guests like Jason, awesome co-hosts like Nikki. People watching this shit. I mean, the sponsor, Luxurious Bastard, this episode. So, yeah, without all everybody watching, start partaking, be a delusional man in a bus eating Doritos, you know. So, I appreciate everybody taking part in this. Follow Jason's career. Go see him live. Go see his butthole contest when it comes to a Texas near you. Follow me in person. Follow me home from the gym. You know, just in person on
I'll
the
drop my
internet.
pin.
Yeah. Shout out to the snacks. Not quite Taco Bell, but shout out to the snacks that are delivered. But yeah, I got nothing else to say. I'm out of here. If you guys want to keep talking, I can keep running. I don't give a.
No, I got a dip, guys. I got a boogie, so.
Yeah, I'm getting. It's like
let's wrap it.
Hey, it's 222. Speaking of angel numbers, 222 is crazy.
Yeah, too. I just saw it go 22222 like half a minute ago. I was like, whoa.
Parts magic right here, man. Parts magic.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you get this much activity on Rumble usually, or
never on Rumble? But we usually do on Facebook and YouTube. It just started taking off on Rumble the last week or so.
Man, I made like 2 posts on Rumble because I'm gonna be honest, man. If you post on TikTok and Instagram, it ain't. What happened?
Yeah,
totally. I was posting for about a year on Rumble before it started taking off, man. It takes a while. I'm still trying to figure out Twitch and all that shit. I didn't kick and all that. I haven't figured that out yet. But the more pages I can go viral, the harder it is to cancel. You know.
I've had a lot of people reach out to me about Twitch. I've never watched Twitch streaming or anything like that.
We're live on Twitch right now. It's got 0 viewers. But I mean, but we're there. I mean, and I'll probably figure out kick next and shit. But I'm gonna keep talking for 9 hours if I don't fucking leave. Sorry, I said bye like 5 times. I need to get the fuck out of here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Nikki, for being here. Thank you, Jason. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for coming on here, guesting and stuff. We'll have you back. Hilarious, obviously, so we'll have you back. So, yeah, God bless each and every one of you. May all your dreams fucking come true. And yeah,
I love that. Bye.